All right, good day, everybody. Today we are going to talk about trend lines, support, and resistance, either in the Forex market or the stock market. And once again, everybody, Ezra Constantine right here. And for those who just watching me live today is the day that I'm going to share with all of you the examples that we can see in the Forex market and also the example that we can see in Bursa Malaysia. Okay, so good evening, everybody. Once again, welcome right here. Today is a part two that we have in this program. Yesterday, I talked about the idea and the theories behind the support and resistance, and you guys learn about the six situations that possible happen, either the price that touch the supports or the resistance, and what could have happened, right? So today we're going to talk about the examples. Okay, what can be, what you guys can see, the idea about the supports and resistance. Okay, now before we go through this, I would like to have a look whether you guys can see me. Okay, let me have a look. I like to refresh again my system here. Okay, let me have a look. Okay, good evening everybody. Selamat petang, selamat malam dan salam sejahtera. Hari ini saya Zon akan berkongsi mengenai contoh-contoh yang kita boleh lihat mengenai arah sokongan, arah serintangan, pergerakan ataupun aliran pergerakan yang kita boleh lihat di pasaran mata wang asing dan juga di pasaran bursa Malaysia. Okay, kepada sesiapa yang baru join dengan saya Zon pada malam ini, can you help me to do a few things? I would like to check with all of you whether you can hear me and you can see me. Okay. Rakan-rakan boleh dengar saya Zon pada malam ni? You guys can hear me? Can you hear me clearly? If yes, just go ahead there and type in the chat box. Okay, let me know. Let me know, guys. Okay, because I try to check here because sometimes it may be a little bit delay. Maybe I try to speak right here, but maybe the system give you guys feedback maybe delay about 30 seconds. So I try to find and see how first. Okay, today is very interesting, guys, and I want you all to participate in this program because this will lead you how to become a very good beginner and also a very good newbies in trading. And later on, slowly, this step right here will guide you to become an advanced trader. Okay, so let me have a look who's actually joining us right now. Okay, those who just joining us right now, don't forget, guys, to comment there and just tell me whether you guys can hear me clearly. And as usual, every single time before we get started, I always ask the same question again and again. Where are you guys listening me live right now? Di manakah tuan-tuan dan puan-puan tengah dengar saya Ezon live pada malam ni? Hari ini kita akan berbincang mengenai bahagian kedua, iaitu mengenai contoh-contoh yang sebenar yang kita boleh lihat arah sokongan, rintangan dan aliran pergerakan harga, dan juga kita akan melihat contoh-contoh sebenar yang kita boleh nampak dalam pasaran Forex dan juga pasaran Bursa Malaysia. Hari ini memang amat menarik. Okay, guys, so those that just joined here, guys, don't forget to like this page right here, and don't forget to like my personal page as well. And don't forget right here, if this show here is really going to help you out as a beginner, don't forget to share at your timeline, share at your Facebook message. Okay, now there's a button right here down below. There's a button like, there's a button left. Try to click that button so that I can see you guys giving me some feedbacks. And the most important part here, if you found out this program is really good today, you guys listening this live right now, don't forget to click this button down there, the button share. Okay, so the button shares allow you to share at your Facebook timeline for two reasons. One is you can remember, you can refer back to your timeline, and you can refer back as part of your study. Secondly, some of your friend right here maybe is still beginner and newbie just like you all. Why not they learn together as well? Okay, malam ni siapa yang tengah join saya Zon malam ni, jangan lupa untuk klik button like dan jangan lupa klik button komen dekat bawah ni, say hi to Ezon, saya Ezon. Dan don't forget, malam ni ada satu button yang khas ni bila you all tengok live kan. Tekan button share. Share dekat you punya Facebook profile. Sebab kenapa? Ada dua tujuan. Satu, you boleh rujuk semula apa yang you belajar. Terutama yang siapa yang masih newbie lah. Okay? Kepada siapa beginner tu, ini hanya refresh program sahaja. Okay? Dan yang seterusnya ialah, sambil you share, you boleh rujuk semula dekat you punya Facebook timeline. Yang kedua ialah you punya rakan-rakan pun, mungkin mereka pun masih baru nak belajar nak trading dalam pasaran Forex ataupun nak belajar nak trading macam mana nak masuk pasaran Bursa Malaysia. So mereka boleh rujuk semula dalam program ni. So malam ni kita ada banyak penonton. Okay, malam ni ada setengah mereka ni pun yang menonton ni ialah bukan orang yang calang-calang. Mereka pun daripada pihak Bursa Malaysia, setengah mereka pun the Experienced Trader. Hari ni mereka datang nak support join tengok program hari ni. Okay, mana tahu kan kita boleh sesi bertukar idea. Okay, and just to let you all know, teaching is really part of my passion, and I really love to see how students progress. Okay, from step by step, from zero to the beginner level, from beginner level to the advanced level. Okay, some of them very fast they go to the pro level. Okay, untuk makluman tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, kenapa saya sentiasa berkongsi? Sebab tiap-tiap kali berkongsi, tiap-tiap kali mengajar ni kan, saya seronok bila melihat student dapat berkembang dengan baik daripada peringkat zero newbie, then dia naik sikit pergi beginner level. Okay, lepas dah selesai beginner level, dia yang pergi terus bahagian advanced level, advanced terusnya jadi pro level. Okay, so for those who learning about trading in forex market or trading in Bursa Malaysia or investing in Bursa Malaysia, the most important part I would like to share with all of you. Okay, don't rush in your learning. Take your time to study. Okay, the market is always there. Okay, every week, every time, there's always an opportunity for you. So don't just simply just jump and dive and click the button buy and sell directly, but make sure that you understand that your fundamental or your core basic principle must be really good. Okay, saya nak bagi tahu setengah kepada semua yang tengah mendengar ni ya. Okay, terutamanya siapa masih newbie. Okay, you masih baru kan? Tapi saya Izon faham lah, you excited sangat, you teruja sangat, ni terus lompat masuk pergi market tekan button buy and sell. So saya tak galakkan buat macam tu dulu, saya galakkan you fahamkan dulu dia punya basic. Okay, macam contoh you nak main tenis lah, contoh you main sukan, nak main tenis. Sebelum you nak main tenis ke, you nak main sesuatu acara sukan ke, paling penting sekali you kena belajar dia punya peraturan dahulu. Right, so any sports that you play also, okay, say for example you play tennis or basketball or football, every time you want to play a sport, you need to understand the rule first. You need to understand the score point. You have to understand the basic part first. Okay, so same go with your trading. You need to understand the basic principle first. Okay, now I'm going to have a look on the first comment right here. Okay, so we have Abdul Rahman, say clear. Nadra, okay, Nadra Aisha. Okay, very good to see Nadra here. Abdul Rahman, dengar dari Shalom, Susan Yam. Priska Lim, how are you, Priska? Nice to see you right here in our program. It's been some time. I saw that you're following me for quite some time. You follow me from you joined the beginner program, okay, the silver package, and right after today you upgrade. So get ready because I'm watching you, including there's some of you. Okay, so we have Susan, we have Shane, we have Chris, we have you, Priska. There's several of you is also joining. It's almost the same date. Okay, so I would like to congratulate you for Priska for joining here. Okay, so during this 1-2 weeks, Priska. Okay, I would like you to complete your module 1 until your module 5. Okay, once you're done with this, chat in the Telegram group, let me know. Okay, because I have a task for you. You're going to be like Sis Susan. Okay, you're going to do a lot of drawing. Okay, to all my students right here, right, and the UFP Gold member, did you all realize that you need to do a lot of chartings and drawing? Am I right or not? Okay, I think Priska, you can see some of them, they start to draw a lot of stuff already. They start to understand all the basic core trading, trend lines, chart patterns, whatever they can see, right? So Priska, you're gonna be like them too, okay? And I'm so excited to see your learning process, okay? So try to complete your module 1 until your module 5. Do let me know, okay? And I will have a next task for you. Okay, so I believe you already complete your module 1 and 2. You start with your module 3. There's several of the modules you need to unlock, learn this week. Okay, complete it this week. Take your time. Next week, complete your module 4 and then your module 5. Okay, once you're done with this part, chat in Telegram. Our Telegram is really fantastic. Okay, so just chat right there. Okay, and let us know. Okay, so we just get started right here. Once again, everybody, good evening and welcome right here to this show right here. Today is a continuation of a yesterday program. Today is the part 2. We are going to talk about the real example of the trend lines, supports and resistance into market, regardless in foreign exchange or in the Bursa Malaysia. Okay, hari ini siapa yang tengah join saya on live sekarang ni, kita akan tengok contoh-contoh yang sebenar untuk melihat, okay, contoh trend lines, okay, pergerakan aliran harga. Kita akan tengok kawasan support, kita akan tengok kawasan resisten untuk kedua-dua pasaran, okay, untuk pasaran forex dan juga untuk pasaran Bursa Malaysia. Okay, so sentiasa ingat every time siapa yang tengok Sezon punya live show kan, ni tak tanyalah, saya sentiasa galakkan semua student, okay? Tak kisah malam ni, I believe tonight there's a member here is listening from the UFP Gold member package. Some of you is the basic plan, UFP Silver member, and some of you is from public. But regardless from whatever level you are, make sure that you have these two things. You have your pen and you have your paper. Sentiasa ada pen dan kertas. Sebab kenapa? Manusia ni, kita sentiasa cepat lupa tau. Okay? Tapi bila you start tulis, ini the magic of tulis. Bila you start tulis, you akan ingat lebih lama. Okay, so right, so I know all of you get ready right here. So let's begin with the trend lines. Okay, today we're going to talk about three things. Not only we talk about support, we talk about resistance, we talk about the trend lines. We also talking about the banker's number, the psychology number. How many of you ready right here? If you are ready, just type here. Okay, if about 5 people say ready, they say yes sir, ready. Okay, if 5 of you, okay, or 10 of you right here, type at the Facebook comment, yes sir, I am ready. We are ready to rock and roll. Okay, now when you guys watching me live right here, you guys going to feel, sir, why every time you ask me the question and I always need to give feedback? Sometimes I feel it's really annoying. No. I purposely do that. Okay, why? Because it's two ways. Okay, I know that you are listening to me, you're giving me a feedback, because as a teacher, when somebody giving feedback, a student giving me a feedback, I know you guys are alive. Okay, you guys are listening to me live. Okay, setiap kali Sezon tanya soalan, Sezon minta you feedback, bukan saja-saja nak bagi you rasa annoying, bukan. Tujuan dia ialah bila you typing ni, you akan pastikan you punya minda ni sentiasa running pusing. Okay, so how many of you ready right here? Okay, just type there, say yes, sir, I am ready. Okay, hari ini memang menarik, hari ini memang sangat menarik. So get ready guys. Okay, so how many ready? Okay, hanya seorang saja. Okay, come on guys. We need about 4 people right here. Let's make this Facebook comment merrier. Okay, kita hari ini, kita nak pastikan kita punya pembelajaran sangat-sangat rancang. Okay, so remember guys, it's always about energy. Okay, now when you have a positive energy and a high energy right here, you can learn very quick. I'm a big believer of energy. Okay, if you have a very positive mind and very strong energy right here, a lot of things that you can attract. You can attract a lot of nice knowledge. You can attract a lot of good friends. You can attract a lot of good business. You can attract money as well. How many of you believe in that, right? Okay, sampai sentiasa berfikiran positif, energy you sentiasa tinggi, right? You akan magnet banyak benda. You akan magnet knowledge. Okay, you akan magnet ilmu lebih cepat. Dengan positive energy ni, dengan energy yang sangat-sangat positif ni, you boleh attract kawan yang bagus, you boleh attract business yang bagus, you boleh attract duit yang bagus. Okay, so this is the power. I always believe this. Energy is always important. Okay, so I can see right here. Okay, good guys. I'm reading right here the Facebook comment. Okay, Novita Concept say ready, sir. Priska Lim say ready. Nadra say ready. Ready. Albert ready. Helen say ready. Susan say ready. Always ready. Okay, now let's begin right here. I'm going to share with all of you a real example. Okay, now yesterday you all learned about trend lines. Okay, you all learned about trend lines. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear up some of this drawing here. Okay, so I'm just going to use the other example. Okay, all right. So what you guys watching me right now is I'm doing I'm doing the example. Okay, I will show you guys from both instrument. Okay, from Forex market and also from Bursa Malaysia, the Malaysian stock market. Okay, so now I'm going to begin with foreign exchange first. I'm going to pick one of the example. Okay, so this is example of the the currency pairs. Okay, so let me try to clear up all this drawing first. Remove drawing. Okay, all right. Okay, so how many of you can see my screen here? Okay, now there's a few things that you all need to understand. Okay, every time you guys try to look at the trend lines. Okay, so I want you all to keep typing at the Facebook comment ya. If you learn something, okay. Malam ni bila you belajar sesuatu, saya nak you tulis sekali dekat Facebook comment, okay, supaya you boleh tulis nota. Okay. So, langkah pertama, are you already or not? If you're trading in Forex market, you need to see 3 level, okay, or 3 different time frame. Okay, bila you nak trading Forex ke, nak trading saham ke, you kena tengok 3 jenis time frame. Okay, 3 jenis jangka masa. Okay, there will be 3 time frame that each of you need to understand. Okay, so first is, I want you to all write it down. Okay, write it down. First, long term. Okay, you kena tengok dari jangka masa yang sangat-sangat besar, jangka masa yang sangat-sangat panjang. Okay, so long term. Okay, that's first. Second, medium term. Okay, jangka masa sederhana. Okay, third, short term, jangka masa pendek. Okay, how many of you managed to write it down? All right, write it down. Okay, learn together, write it down. So there will be three views that you need to understand. Okay, long term, medium term, short terms. Okay, now I will write something here so that you guys can get some idea. Okay, but there's a bit different. Okay, there's a little bit different between the Forex market and Bursa Malaysia. Okay, there's a different between Forex and stock market. Okay, now stock market, when we talk about stock market, right, we are very specific about Kuala Lumpur Stock Exchange. Okay, or some people call it Bursa Malaysia. Okay, so there'll be two ways. Okay, now as a trader, it's very important for you to establish. Number one is very important for us is the long-term view. Okay, jangka masa panjang. Okay, second is medium term. Okay, medium term. Thirdly, okay, is the short term. Okay, now all these view here will help with whatever kind of traders you are. Okay, you kena establish untuk long term, medium term, short term. Wajib sebagai trader. Siapa yang masih newbie ni, you kena faham. Okay, same go with the stock market. There will be long term, there will be medium term. Okay, there will be medium term. Okay, medium term, and there will be long term. But the way how you look at these two instruments is not the same. Okay, not the same. Tak sama. Okay, so let's begin with this long term, medium term. Okay, now you need to understand first what is the idea, what is the reason why you need to establish this. Okay, so now always remember in trading or investing, there's always four types of people. Okay, now in Forex market, there's a four types of trader. Okay, four types of trader. Okay, four types of trader. Trader number one. Okay, trader A. Okay, you are in position trading. Okay, position trader. This position trader is they like to trade, they like to hold from the periods of 3 weeks to 3 months. Okay, 3 weeks to 3 months. Okay, this is for the Forex market. Okay, and they like to target from the pips. Okay, the number of pips they like to generate from the trading is somewhere between above, okay, above 300 pips, okay, to generally 1000 pips. Okay, now, for those who still very newbie, right, and have no idea what is pip, that will be the next session. Okay. Now, pips is the common measurement, okay, of you trading in the forex market. Okay. So ada 4 jenis trader untuk forex market. Yang pertama sekali memang boleh tahan lama lah. Dia jenis yang pegang peram sampai lebam lah. Lebam-lebam pun dapatlah 300 pip hingga 100 pip. Okay. Orang macam ni jenis yang memang bersabar lah, boleh tahan sabar. Okay. Now, swing trader is good. This is jenis-jenis yang pegang daripada 3 hari sehingga ke 3 minggu. Okay, 3 hari pula. 3 days up to 3 weeks. Okay. Now, for swing trader here, okay, they always have a target. Swing trader, they like to get somewhere between 50 pips to 150 pips. Okay. Okay, or they can get up to 300 pips also. Okay, sometimes there's a good swing, they can earn up to 300 pips as well. Okay. Now, for the next one is intraday. Okay, intraday trader. Okay, intraday trader is they don't like to trade and carry forward to the next day. Okay, jenis intraday trader ni dia tak suka pegang lama-lama. Satu hari tak kira untung ke rugi ke, dia kena tutup juga posisi. Okay, intraday trader is they need to close the position before they go to sleep or before midnight. Okay, so intraday traders, they like somewhere between 30 pips. Okay, 30 pips to 50 pips. Okay, if they got this, that's it. They close. They don't want to trade anymore. Done for today. Okay. Reason why some of them they like to be intraday traders is because they don't like to carry forward on the next day is 2 reasons. One, they don't like the swap fee. Okay. Number 2, they don't like the volatility early in the morning or early of the session. They don't like it. Okay. So some of them is they're really fixed. They like to become an intraday trader. Okay. Okay. So the next one is scalper. Scalper is fast in, fast out. Okay, fast in, fast out. Okay, simple target. 10 pips to, okay, 10 pips to 20 pips. That's all. That's all their target. They don't want to go far than this. Okay, if they get about 20 pips, it's a blessing already. Okay, so now you need to understand yourself, yeah, and because of that, this long-term, medium-term right here will help a lot of trader. Okay, so for the intraday trader, listen this carefully. Okay, siapa yang jenis intraday trader, you tak nak pegang lama-lama. Hari satu hari you tengok terus you keluar. So for those who trade in the category C and D, you need to understand this, yeah. You need to look at these two important level, medium term and short term. That's all only for intraday trader and also for the scalper. Okay, but for the position trader and swing trader, all these three terms you need to have a look. Okay, long term, medium term, and short terms. Okay, now when every time you see traders we talk about forex, they always talk about pips. Okay, meanwhile for the stock market trader, they always talk about bid. Okay, how many bid that you get today? Okay, berapa bid yang you dapat? Okay, so untuk stock market ni, dia ada jenis empat jenis trader, okay, ataupun investor lah. Okay, there's four types of trader and also investor. Okay, you see the word suddenly when I use in stock market, I already add in one word is investor. Okay, now let's begin with this first category. Okay, investor. Okay, now investor is someone who trade more than 1 year. More than 1 year, lebih daripada setahun. Okay, investor they want to earn in two ways. Okay, they want to get in dividend point of view. They would like to get in terms of split unit or bonus issue. Okay, bonus issue. All right, and if the price, okay, if the price is it is increased, this is another bonus for them. Okay, so usually these kind of people is they like to hold it for long period of time. They don't like to look at the screen every single day. Okay, they ride the trend, okay, until it bend. Okay, if the price reduce as well, they like to maintain with the good company. Okay, now when something is really more than 1 year and you write to because of, okay, see, investor is always have one thing in their mind. It's always about compounding. Okay, now some of them they say this is the eighth wonder of the world. It is true. Okay, and as an investor and trader, you need to have a basic balance as well. Now the reason is those who is investor and hold it for a long period of time, sometimes we call them value investor. Okay, they're always looking for a company that have a good value. They understand the fundamental. They hold more than 1, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years down the road. So this is what we call investor. Okay, now position trader in the context of trading, position trader is somebody who holds from the period of 3 weeks to 11 months. Okay, means less than 1 year. This is position trader. Okay, dalam bahasa Melayu ya, ini yang orang sebut suka pegang peram sampai lebam. Peram lah, you all peram sampai lebam. Okay, this is the category B ya. Okay, and then for the category, the next one, okay, for in stock market is the C. Okay, swing trader. Okay, swing trader ni, okay, swing trader, right? Swing trader is somebody who hold from 3 days. Okay, 3 days to what? To 3 weeks. Okay, after 3 weeks, they don't see the stock moving that well, they exit, they leave. Okay, in stock market, Bursa Malaysia, swing trader, they don't like to hold more than 3 weeks. If they see that the stock not moving within 3 weeks, it's like sideways, they found out they don't like it. They like to find all the stock that have momentum. So this is called swing trader. Okay, now scalper and intraday, I'll put it into the same category. Okay, they only trade within same days. Okay, they have their target. Mostly they are fast in and fast out. This is what we call FIFO. Okay, and now the question is, I would like to know today, those who listening to me, siapa yang tengah dengar saya Zon sekarang ni, if saya tanya you satu soalan lah, you agak-agak lah, you adalah seorang jenis trader yang mana satu? Adakah you seorang position trader? Okay, hari ni you tell lah you punya kategori. If you not trading dekat forex, you type there, okay, I forex trader and I am scalper. You type forex, scalper. Okay, if you trading Malaysian stock market, you letak stock, lepas tu you letak investor, or you letak stock, position trader. Saya nak tahu dulu. I would like to know from you first. Okay, those who listening to me tonight is, why is important for me to ask you all these questions? Because I want you to all understand first, and I want you see yourself where you establish the trend. Okay, now before I talk about all this trend, I want to talk about time frame dulu. Okay, so please go and ask, type at the Facebook comment. Okay, type dekat Facebook comment, saya nak tahu you trading forex atau you trading forex, tapi saya nak tahu you suka jenis trading yang mana satu. You seorang scalper kah, you seorang intraday kah, seorang swing trader kah, you type dekat Facebook comment. So, let me have a look here. Okay, Muslim Solihin prefer swing. Okay, brother Muslim you trading dekat mana? Bursa Malaysia ke ataupun forex market? Saya nak tahulah. All right, and for those who just joined us right here, once again, everybody, welcome right here to the part number 2. We are talking about the example of trend line support and resistance, and today we're going to talk about banker's number as well, psychology level. Okay, kepada sesiapa yang join dengan saya Ezan pada malam ni, welcome, selamat datang. Kita baru start kita punya program. Okay, hari ini kita akan berbincang mengenai contoh-contoh lah, trend lines, support, resistance. Okay, kita akan tengok psychology level. Okay, dan kita akan tengok dua jenis instrumen pada malam ni. Okay, forex dan juga stock market Malaysia lah, bursa Malaysia. Alright, so saya nak tanya soalan ni. Penting, sangat-sangat penting. Okay, Priska Lim. Okay, you're trading forex and you are intraday trader. Okay, very good. So you need to understand your target 30 pips to 50 pips. Okay, alright. Albert Ebel, stock, position and swing. Okay, very good. Alright, Alif Rosmail, stock, trading bursa, okay, swing and position trader. Oh, okay, it's good. You nak belajar swing and position trader, very very good. Okay, Abdul Rahman, okay, stock, swing, forex swing, intraday. Okay, so basically you are swing for both sides. Yeah, brother Zul Faizul, nak trade pasaran global baru dah mula pun boleh, tak kisahlah, tak kira lah you trading global kah, you trading Malaysian stock kah, you akan tengok time frame ni jenis yang sama juga. Okay, Muslim Bursa Malaysia swing, hope boleh guide, boleh. Okay, so Ezon memang spesifik juga study untuk Bursa Malaysia. Okay, so for those who don't know me, and today is first time for you to all join me. Okay, you all, if I share with you all a little bit about my background. Okay, maybe some of you may not know me. Okay, because I see some of you here is some absolutely very very new face today. Okay, absolutely very very new face today. Okay, so I share with you all a little bit about my background. Some of you may not know me. Okay, so I share with you all a little bit about me. Yeah. Okay, so some of you may not know me. I share with you all a little bit. Saya Zon bagi sikit pengenalan lah. Okay, mungkin ada setengah tak kenal dengan saya Zon kan. Mungkin baru saja join channel ni kan. Okay, so saya Zon nak share sikit. Okay, to you all. Alright. So some of you know in Malaysia, I was featured in Bursa Malaysia and Bursa Marketplace. Okay, so pihak Bursa Malaysia jemput saya Ezon untuk beri penerangan mengenai macam mana nak trade di pasaran Bursa Malaysia. Okay, so saya Ezon juga masuk dalam newspaper Focus Malaysia. Okay, Borneo Post dan juga Saizon dijemput sebagai guest speaker dekat Equity Tracker jugalah. Okay, so kepada sesiapa yang nak tahu Saizon punya study ni, ni Saizon ialah Certified Financial Technician. I'm a Certified Financial Technician in US and I am also a full member of Society of Technical Analysts UK. So, am I qualified to teach you? Yes, I do. Okay, adakah Saizon qualified to teach you all? Yes, okay. And some of you know a little bit. I'm also former marketing representative for UAB KHN. I'm a licensed unit trust in CMB Asset Principal, and I also get licensed in private retirement consultant in CMB Principal as well. Okay, so today, yes, I am really qualified to teach you all in the financial market, especially involved in technical analysis. Okay, so that's a little bit about my background. Okay, I don't want to talk much about this. We want to jump directly here today. Okay, now it's very good. Some of you here already established. You dah establish you jenis seorang trader mana satu kan? You seorang trader mana satu kan? So saya nak bagi tahu sikit ada beza dia. Okay, ada beza dia sikit. Okay, so it's good. You all understand here. Okay, now I want you all to understand here a little bit. Siapa yang swing trader and position trader, you need to look at long term and medium term time frame. Okay, you understand this? You kena tengok long term and medium term time frame. Kepada sesiapa yang swing, scalper and intraday, you tengok dua time frame pun dah cukup. Medium term and short term. Okay, silap ni. Kenapa saya tulis ni? Kejap ni excited sangat kan? Student, nampak saya ni kadang-kadang excited kan? Okay, tulis long term pula. Short term, tulis short term dulu ni short term. Okay, for stock market. Padam dulu lah. Okay, a little bit typo error here, guys. Over excited, right? Here. Okay, so this one is short term. Okay, short term, yeah. Okay, now I will start with this, then only later on we establish the trend line together. Okay, now again, intraday and scalper, you look medium term, short term is good enough already. But the way how you look in this time frame is all a bit different. Okay, now for the forex market, your view, okay, somewhere between for long term, yeah, you view the chart from 1 year to 2 years is good enough already. Okay, no need to go to up to 5 years, up to 3 years, no need. Okay, kepada siapa yang trading forex kan, you nak jenis position trading, you nak pegang lama sikit, you nak swing kan, you pertama sekali you tengok long term chart dahulu. Tapi dia punya jangka masa kan, you tak perlulah panjang sangat lah. You tengok dalam setahun sehingga 2 tahun pun dah cukup. Alright, you all get this, Those who want to swing trade or position trade in forex market, the way how you view your charts up to 1 or 2 years is good enough already. You all get this? Okay. For medium term, okay, you look at the chart somewhere between 6 months. Okay, 6 months up to 3 months. Okay, normally my favorite is 3 months. It's good enough already. Okay, 6 months to 3 months is good enough for you to establish, okay, the medium terms. Okay, medium terms. All right. Now, for the short terms, wow, this one is lagi easy. Okay, you watch between 3 weeks now. 3 weeks, the level of 3 weeks pun is good enough already, and up to 3 months is also good. The time frame. Okay, so those who want to trade short term, right? You just look at this small level here. This small window is good enough. Okay, for you to establish what is the possible trend. Okay, now for the stock market, siapa yang berdagang di Bursa Malaysia ataupun investing di Bursa Malaysia kan, cara you tengok long term, lain sikit must be 5 years and above. 5 years and above. Above 5 years lah. Lebih daripada 5 tahun. Lebih. Okay, must be more than 5 years. Okay, so you look at the chart, you kena tarik panjang sikit. Panjang sikit, you nak tengok dia punya long term. Okay, kemudian for medium terms, okay, for the medium terms, when you view this, okay, is somewhere between, somewhere between what? Somewhere between what? Anyone can tell? Okay, so 2 years is okay, but for me, medium terms is like 1 year. Okay, more than 1 year chart is good enough. Okay, more than 1 year is good to establish. Okay, now for short terms, you use 6 months lah. Okay, you use 6 months lah. Okay, 6 bulan punya time frame pun dah okay. Alright. Right now, for investor is different. For position traders, swing traders, scalper, this is how you look at it. But in the stock market, investors see things different. Value investors see things different. They see more than just the charts. Okay, they need to look at the fundamental. They need to look at the charts as well, and they need to look at the dividend as well. Okay, so the way how you trade is different. Okay, siapa yang jenis-jenis kaki investor lah, yang investor di Bursa Malaysia. Okay, pertama sekali cara you tengok chart pun bukan saja you kena tengok daripada long term, you kena tengok carta ni pun dari segi sudut yang berbeza. You kena faham company ni mempunyai asas yang bagus, ada dividend yang bagus, okay, ada masa depan yang bagus. Okay, so you kena tengok beberapa benda. Okay, alright. So how many of you still new here? Alright, Susan is Lee Tau Kong, position trader. Alright, okay, good. Alright. So let's begin right here with the forex market. Are you all ready? Let's begin with the view first. Okay, with the time frame and with the period of time. Okay, then I show you all what you need to do the first step. Okay, which is you need to establish the trend. Okay, saya akan tunjuk di forex market dahulu macam mana kita tengok untuk carta long term dan macam mana kita buat aliran pergerakan harga dahulu untuk long term, kemudian kita akan masuk pergi medium terms, kemudian kita pergi bahagian short terms. Okay, kemudian kita akan establish ketiga benda ni dan apa yang you boleh lihat. Okay, now I hope some of you manage to save this drawing. I hope some of you manage to save this drawing. Okay, you all want me to delete this? How many of you want to screenshot this? Siapa nak screenshot ni, you screenshot dahulu lah. Nanti saya zone dah padam ni, habislah you all. Okay, alright, so boleh saya zone padam you all dah screenshot ke ni? Saya zone bagi lebih kurang 5 saat lah. Okay, I give you all about 5 seconds lah. Okay, I give you all about 5 seconds here. Okay. All right. Today viewers is quite a very good number. Okay. For those who just joined me here today, you all will learn a lot. So click the button like right here, and don't forget to share this on your Facebook. So two reasons: if you share on your Facebook, you can remember it. Is you become in your timeline. And secondly, more of your friends and family can learn as well. Okay, kepada sesiapa yang join saya Zon pada malam ini, don't forget to click the button like, don't forget to click the button share. Siapa yang share malam ni, kelebihan you share ialah you akan nampak dalam you punya timeline, you boleh rujuk semula. Okay, yang kedua ialah rakan-rakan anda pun boleh belajar sekali. Alright, so very good. I'm going to clear all this drawing. First of all, what I want to show with you all is the trend. But before you all understand about this trend, I want you to all understand the bigger psychology of this. Okay. Now, assume. Okay, if I draw something here, okay, I assume that this is a big. Okay. I give you all one example. Okay, assume that this is Okay, assume that this is the C. Okay, C yeah. C. Okay, sorry type semula lah. Okay, I type in this one. Okay, I want you all to get this idea first. Okay, sometimes when I explain to you all, it's not for the purpose for you all just establish the trend. I want you all understand the flow. Okay, so assume this is a C, laut laut. Okay, kemudian, okay, I draw a little bit. I use this metaphor so that you all can understand. Okay, so this is C. Okay, so you see, if I ask you all a question today, when you do a shower or you wash something, you see something will go to your drainage. So from your drainage, it go to the small drainage. From a small drainage, it go to the big drainage. From the big drainage, it go to the river. From the small river, go to the big river. From the big river, end up in the sea. Okay, saya nak bagi satu contoh metafor supaya sebelum kita sebut mengenai trendline, saya nak you faham dahulu tau mengenai logik di sebalik trendline. So saya nak menggunakan satu metafora yang simple, ialah menggunakan aliran sungai, parit, laut, sungai besar dan ke laut lah. Okay, now contoh bila you mandi kan, you cuci basuh pinggan ke apa, you cuba fikir satu benda, air semua ni kan dia akan pergi you punya drainage system tau. Kemudian dia akan masuk pergi parit. Soalan yang kedua ialah dari parit tu dia pergi mana? Air tu. Sama ada dia terus pergi ke sungai ke, pergi darat ke, ataupun biasanya you punya kawasan yang tempat you stay, you akan nampak kawasan pemparitan tu dia akan pergi lagi parit yang lebih besar. Okay, big drainage. Now the big question is from this big drainage, it go to where? It go to the river. Once it go to the river, it go to the biggest river. And from the biggest river, end up into the sea. Now, why I say this is because you all need to understand the trends. Okay, now assume. Okay, assume this is the sea. Now the sea is connected directly with the big river here. Okay, big river. Okay, contoh ni ialah satu aliran sungai yang besar lah. Okay, sungai besar lah. Sungai yang besar lah. Okay, sungai besar. Okay, sungai besar. Alright, this is a very big drainage, big river. And right after that, you will see all this river, right, is connected into a little small river. If you all realize that, okay, dia ada cabang-cabang kecil. Okay, if you see this river, right, there's always like a small little river in between. How many of you can see that? Okay, how many of you can see that, right? Small river. Okay, if I use this metaphor, then you all can understand already. Okay, ini metafora sistem yang saya ajar ialah supaya you faham So kita ada sungai besar, kita ada sungai kecil. Okay, there's a small river. Okay, there's a big river here. Okay, this is a slightly small river. Okay, small river. Okay, sungai kecil lah. Sungai yang lebih kecil lah. Alright. So there's a big river. Okay, I label this one as a big river. Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. And then from this big river, we want to ask a question. From this small river, what is the small little things as well? Connecting this small river. Okay, so if I show you all, it will be this drainage system. Okay, sorry, drainage system. Okay, all right. So I show this example because this is the easiest way for you all to learn and understand. Okay, so this is a small little drainage. Okay, it's connecting directly to the river. Okay, so sometimes this is a very big drainage. Okay, parit yang besar. Okay, and then it's connected into even small drainage. It's directly from your system, from your home. Okay, so I show this is because you understand the whole bigger flow later on. Okay, so this is what we call the big drainage system. Okay, I use this metaphor is so that you all understand. So this is big drainage. Okay, drainage, parit yang besar, drainage. Okay, big drainage, and after that we have small drainage. Okay, small drainage. Okay, drainage maksudnya parit lah. Okay, parit. Okay, now I want you to all understand. The reason is I want you all understand about the flow. Okay, the flow. Okay, now you all boleh nampak, You all boleh nampak, Okay, now you see, First of all, this is the big C. Okay, now if you look in this this diagram, right? If you look at the overall flow lah, if I talk about overall punya flow lah, aliran, macam aliran sungai, If you look at this overall flow, is it pointing up or is pointing down? You see in this sungai yang besar ke laut dahulu. I want to ask you this question, okay? If you look in this diagram here, where is this flow is going? Is it going up or is going down or is going to go sideways? From this big river. You look at this flow, this big river first. Can anybody try to answer this question first? Okay, daripada yang Seizon lukis ni kan, cuba you tengok daripada sungai besar ni ke laut, aliran tu ke arah mana? Ke atas ke bawah? Anybody can answer this? Okay, anybody can answer this? Okay, anybody can tell this? What is the flow roughly that you see here? Okay, this is a simple drawing. It's a very, very simple drawing. But if you understand this, guys, you understand the trend. Okay, bila you faham benda ni, you akan faham aliran. Setiap aliran ialah money. When you understand trend, it's money, guys. It's money. Alright. Okay. Siapa boleh nampak? Aliran ke bawah? Okay, very good. Okay. Now you see this trend here. You see it by looking on your eyes. You establish that, oh, I see that this trend is going down. Okay, so that means this is the slightly bigger terms into the long terms. Okay, now let me ask you a question. From your home, can you see or not where the big river is flowing? From your home, if I ask you a question right now, from you, if you sit down the home, you try to think first of all, where is the biggest river is flowing from your home right now? Can you guess or you cannot guess? Bila saya tanya sekarang ni, daripada you tengok sekarang live ni, cuba you agak-agak lah, dalam you punya kiri kanan ni. You cuba agak-agak, sungai besar yang dekat berhampiran dengan you all, menghala ke mana? Ke atas ke bawah ataupun you tak tahu? You tahu ke you tak tahu? Ni nak tanya jujur dulu. How many of you right now, if you sit down from your home right now, you try to think, aliran sungai ni ke atas ke bawah? Oh, sir, I tak tahulah. I want to know, whether you know or you don't know. If you don't know, I will tell you later on why also. Okay, how many of you know? If those who know is very good. Sekarang ni you tengah duduk, cuba you fikir. Yalah sir, sekarang ni I ada parit dekat depan rumah. Tapi parit ni pergi sungai yang besar, sungai kecil, sungai besar. Sungai besar, tak tahulah sir. How many of you know? Bukan sungai yang kecil. I don't want to talk about sungai yang kecil. Saya nak tanya sungai yang besar. Berhampiran dengan you all. You tahu tak dia menghala ke mana? Ke atas ke bawah? Ke kanan ke kiri? Ke bawah. Oh, Faizul dia tahu you punya sungai yang besar ni menghala ke mana? How many of you know? Or how many of you say that, sir? Obviously, I don't know. Okay, sir, secara jujur saya tak tahu sir. Sebab I tinggal dekat I punya rumah ni, tak pernah pula I nak fikir mengenai sungai yang lebih besar. Guys, understand this. I'm talking today, for those who just listening to me live right now. If you understand about this, okay, you understand about aliran pula. If you understand about trend, you understand where the money flow. Okay, if you establish this correctly, you know where the money flow. If you don't understand, then I'm going to say, sorry guys, you are not ready to go to become an advanced trader yet. Now, as a beginner, as a newbie, this is the first step before you're trading in the market. Where the money flow? Is it going up or is it going down? Okay, in Forex market, all the flow is important. But in stock market, the flow is only one way is important, is going up. Okay, di pasaran Forex, tak kira lah aliran dia naik ke atas ke bawah ke, dua-dua pun boleh buat duit. Tapi dekat pasaran saham ni, you tak boleh ada aliran yang menurun. Cara you nak buat duit besar ialah aliran yang menaik saja. Okay. Zulfaizul say menuju ke laut. Okay. Now, how many obviously, if I ask you all right now, I ask you right now, you actually no idea where is the biggest river from your place right now is flowing. Berapa ramai yang jujur lah tak tahu. Just type there. Sir, I don't know. Sir, I don't know. Okay, type at the Facebook comment. Sir, I don't know. Tak tahu. Secara jujur, sir, I tak tahu mana arah dia naik atas ke bawah. Okay? Right, how many of you can tell here? Type dekat Facebook comment, saya nak tahu ni, berapa ramai yang tak tahu kan? Okay, right. Now, let me have the Facebook comment first. Okay, Priska saya tak tahu. Okay, good. Now, jujur you tak tahu kan? Okay, soalan saya ialah, macam mana you nak tahu jika Seizon bagi you satu tools? Okay, dua tools lah. Okay, first Seizon bagi you all drone. How many of you know what is drone? Okay, drone is a small little helicopter. Small helicopter. Okay, secondly, you use Google Map. Okay, Google Map. Okay, drone ialah satu helikopter yang kecil. Okay, Seizon bagi you drone kecil dan Seizon bagi you Google Map. Okay, now when I give you this tool, bila Seizon bagi you dua alat ni, boleh tak lepas ni you agak-agak dah tahu mana aliran sungai yang lebih besar? Yes or not? Okay. Kamal Yasir. Tak lah Izon, sungai kecil je tahu. Okay, now sekarang I give you one in tools. Okay, I give you a small little drone, or I give you Google Map or Google Earth. I ask you to do something. You doing one thing or one activity here. One drone. You fly the drone. Okay, you fly the drone. Now you see if I give you small helicopter kecil, drive, okay, going up. This activity is called zoom out. Okay, zooming out means you kena tengok kawasan yang lebih besar. Okay, now if you use a drone out here, what you doing right now is you try to see a bigger space or bigger time frame. Bila Seizon bagi you satu helikopter kecil ni, you bagi naik terbang atas kan? Inilah aktiviti yang kita sebut sebagai zoom out. Okay, zoom out ni maksudnya you kena terbang ke kawasan yang lebih tinggi untuk melihat manakah aliran sungai ni, ataupun you pakai Google Map ataupun Google Earth. Okay, now later on what you doing on your charts or on your map is exactly the same thing. Okay, bila you tengok carta Forex ataupun you tengok carta Bursa Malaysia, saham ke, sama, you kena guna alat ni, you kena zoom. Okay, so sekarang saya nak tanya satu soalan. For Forex market, if you like to look at overall bigger flow, what is the period that you need to take to zoom out? I ask this question again. Soalan saya Zon, bila you nak zoom out, nak tengok pergerakan sungai yang lebih besar untuk pasaran Forex, berapakah tempo yang you perlu tengok? Okay, soalan yang pertama. Siapa yang trading saham? Soalan yang penting. Nak tengok jangka masa panjang, nak zoom out, nak tengok sungai yang besar punya aliran ni, you nak tengok berapa jangka masa? You nak zoom tu, you kena tengok kan, you kena zoom, nak tengok kawasan kan. Okay, bila you terbang gunakan drone ni, you kena tengok kawasan. Kawasan ni ialah tempoh. Okay, tempoh kalender. Okay, tempoh yang you perlu tengok. So, soalan saya ialah, Zulkarnain say heli view. Boleh pakai helicopter view. Betul. Okay, so first question. For Forex, for long term, what is the period? Berapakah jangka masa untuk long term Forex? Okay, secara umum. Secara umum. Siapa yang trading saham? Saya Zon nak tanya soalan. Kalau you nak tengok long term, berapakah jangka masa yang you perlu tengok? Siapa yang tulis nota tadi tu? Those who write the question. Okay, let me have a look at the Facebook comment. Okay, Albert say long term for stock is 5 years. Good. Okay, anybody can answer for Forex? Okay, anybody can answer for Forex? Okay. Now, once you see this flow, once you see this flow, okay, once you see this flow, then you understand why. Okay, Zulkarnain say 52 week. 52 week tu baru seminggu. Baru Zulkarnain. Forex long term, monthly and weekly. Good. Okay. Alright, so ini cara you tengok aliran yang lebih besar. This is how you look at the long term. Okay. Now, normally the logical idea is medium term normally is against. Okay, bila you tengok medium term ni selalunya lah, selalunya ialah dia bertentangan sedikit lah dengan long term. Okay, bermaksud dia ada dalam proses nak retrace. Okay, so untuk long term ni, okay, biasanya dia bergerak yang normally lah, dia akan buat sedikit correction untuk long term. Okay, so if I draw this flow here, you guys can see, you can see or not? Okay, sometimes the way how the small river they flow is a bit different than the long term. Okay, a bit long term. But later on, this small river will meet up back again in the same point. Okay, kadang-kadang ni bila you nampak jangka masa yang sederhana ni, kadang-kadang dia akan buat arah yang bertentangan sedikit dulu berbanding dengan sungai yang lebih besar. Okay, tapi pada satu point mereka akan berjumpa juga. There will be one point they will meet up together. Okay, now for medium terms, sometimes you will see the movement move a bit different, a little bit opposite side. Okay, now your job as a trader is to find when is the point that it will be meet up again in the same place. Okay, it will be trade in the same flow. Okay, now for the short term, okay, short term for big drainage, okay, you will see from here, okay, dari parit juta yang besar ni, alright, you see this flow here, okay, it may be move the same flow with the bigger time frame, or you'll be moving the same flow with the river, small river here. Okay, now a smart trader, okay, I'll repeat again, a smart trader, regardless if you are scalper, okay, or if you are intraday trader, okay, you need to understand first when is the small flow here is going to follow the same flow with the small river here. Swing trader, you want to know when the swing here is start to ready to turn and curve and follow the same level here. Okay, so I use this metaphor is to share with all of you is to understand what is the possible trend. If you understand the trend, you write the trend. Okay, you write the trend. Siapa yang faham mengenai aliran, you akan belajar mengenai aliran wang. You faham aliran ni, you akan ikut aliran. Okay, you dapat jangka you nak trading nak naik ke nak turun, you mesti faham flow. Okay, so bila saya guna sungai, sungai besar, sungai kecil, laut, parit besar, parit kecil ni untuk memudahkan you punya pemahaman. Alright, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to share with you right now the example of the charts. Okay, you all ready or not? Okay, now let's begin with the forex market here. Okay, I'll give you all one idea here. Okay, let me show you guys. Okay, so let's begin with the forex market. Okay, this is a forex market you guys see right now. Okay, later on I open the stock market. Let me begin with the currency pair first. Okay, now siapa yang tengah tengok saya sekarang ini? Ini adalah charta untuk forex. Pertama sekali, you kena check you punya charta, pastikan time frame yang you guna adalah 1 day. 1 day time frame. Okay, bila you change time frame ni kepada 1 day or D, bermaksud setiap satu batang lilin candle ni mewakili satu hari. Satu batang ni mewakili satu hari. So guys, if I'm putting here 1 day here, charts here, means one of these candle here means it need to form 1 day. One of these candle here is representing 1 day. You all get this idea? Now, when you look at this chart here, look at the below here. This is the time frame. Okay, bila you trading dekat forex kan, you tengok dekat bawah ni, ini adalah calendar, tarikh. Okay, so untuk nak melihat long term, biasanya kita tengok untuk forex 1-2 tahun pun cukup. Okay, contoh sekarang ni ialah 25 November 2020. Okay, now the date is 25th November 2020. Now, if I zoom out, again, is I mentioned this as if like you have a small drone. You zoom out right now. You do a helicopter view or you do a space view. Now, if I do a space view here, from this date, 20th of November, if I reverse a little bit here, this is year 2019. Okay, let's begin until 2019. Okay, all right, so 2019, right? So normally, for me personally, is like 1 year is pretty much is okay already for in forex. Okay, you can do 1 or 2 years view. Now, if I say I'm going to do a 1 year view here, is exactly from this view, 6 March, somewhere around here. Okay, 1 year. Okay, I'm going to take somewhere around November here until here. Okay, so I'm going to zoom from this panel here up to this panel here. Okay, hold on, give me a moment. Okay, I'm going to zoom out in this panel. Okay, so now this is the view of long term. Okay, now if I project here 1 year, 1 year, 1 year here. Now I want you to all see this chart first. Okay, now if I say I'm going to view in this manner, okay, from this level here, I'm going to use the upper point here to connect to the second point. Okay, now if you see here, I use this trend line ya. Use this titik paling atas. Gunakan yang titik paling atas ni. Sentuh titik yang kedua, sentuh titik yang ketiga. So this is basically the downtrend. So here, what happened in GBP US dollar? There's a two situation happen here. It changed from the downtrend and it start to flow to the uptrend. Okay. Now, most important part is what you see most likely the nearest trend flow happening right now in the long term. Okay. So yang paling penting sebagai trader, you establish untuk you nak faham apakah flow yang you lihat yang terhampir dalam tempoh setahun ini. Okay. Now, if I show you another trend lines here, I'm going to put a different colors here. Okay. Now, if you look here, that this trend here, this is I use the from the bottom here. I try to connect to this point here. Okay. And right after that, this is the latest point here. Okay. Now, this is the uptrend. And right now, this is already the new trend here. Okay. Now, this is a new trend line already. Okay. So along this way here, the trend is a bit change. But this is the latest uptrending. Okay. For long terms. Okay. Now, when you look at this 1 year period, you see that there's a two situation. One is a downtrend, one is going up. Okay. The question is why I say that right now it's uptrend. Okay. Now, as a trader, remember, as I mentioned to you, understand the flow. Okay. So this is all the lower point. Remember or not, yesterday I mentioned about lower point, titik lantunan bawah. Okay, titik lantunan bawah. Okay. Now, this is how you understand the flow, yeah? Okay, if I change this one also to this color. Okay, now first of all, you kena cari semua kawasan titik-titik puncak. Okay, titik-titik puncak, titik lantunan paling atas, titik lantunan paling bawah. As a trader, you must try to understand each of the top level or top pivot point or all the peak level here, all the peak valley, peak level and all the valley here. Okay. Okay, some of them, they call this one is a peak, this one is trough. Okay, now to understand where the money try to flow, you try to think about this carefully. Okay, remember yesterday I said if you want to see about whether the trend is uptrend or downtrend, look at all the point, whether this point is getting higher to the previous one. Okay, whether this level is higher than previous one. Okay, now let's have a look on in this situation here right now. This is exactly the moment that you see right now. Now, if I ask you one question here, what do you think the nearest flow that can match for the long term right now? Is it uptrending or downtrend for this date right now? Now is the date of 25th November. Which of the flow right now is more likely to be matched to the situation right now for the long term? Okay. Soalan saya sekarang, bila you tengok carta ni, you nampak sekarang carta sekarang hari ni ialah 25 November contoh, okay? 25 November. Apakah aliran yang terhampir untuk long term sekarang yang you nampak? Terhampir. Okay? Is it uptrend or downtrend? Okay, anybody can tell me? Okay? And I put all this point here, okay? If I put the level here, okay? If I put the level here, okay? This is okay, I put here is L1. Okay, I put L1. All right. Okay, now very important, right? As a trader, you need to understand all this. Okay, you need to understand all this. Because if you don't understand the flow, that's it. You cannot trade already the market. Okay, same go with the flow. If you understand the river flow, you understand the drainage flow, small river, big river, you understand where the money flow. Is it very important? Oh, I gotta tell you, very important as a trader. Okay, need to understand this, right? So L4, right? Okay, and then we have the latest one is L5. Okay, L5. Okay, L means low, H means high lah. Okay, so now I level this one is H1. Okay, H2. Okay, what is the level that you see like right now? Okay, what is the level you see right now? Now, as I show you this flow, I also label, you see, as I do this flow, saya nak tengok aliran, saya buat level. Setiap puncak yang ada, saya nak tengok apakah pemerhatian saya untuk setiap puncak yang ada, yang terhampir. Sebab kenapa? Bila you faham itu puncak dan juga dia punya kaki, you akan faham aliran. Okay? So, how many of you can see here? Okay, uptrend. Okay, uptrend. Okay, so now if you look in the long term, okay, if you look in the long term, there's the flow start to show is going uptrend to the nearest one right now. If you are swing trader, chances for you to perform long is better or you perform short is better. Okay, kepada sesiapa yang nak swing ataupun nak position, you dah tengok carta sekarang ni, aliran yang lebih hampir sekarang ni adalah lebih kepada aliran ke atas. Potensi untuk you nak trading, contoh you nak trading forex, chances you nak long or you nak buy the market ke atas lebih tinggi nak menang ataupun you short the market lebih tinggi nak menang. Soalan saya ialah mana yang lebih berpotensi right now for you to do a trade for swing trader? Buy or sell? Long or short? Okay, I show you this example first. This is where you see the flow. Now, trend. Those who missed out my show yesterday, this is how you look at the every of the peak here. Okay, now try to see. Okay, sorry, H5 pula terlebih. Okay, I do this one H4 first. Okay, sorry guys. Now look here, you understand this flow ya. Setiap puncak ada cerita dia. Setiap kaki bukit ada cerita dia. Okay, every upper point and the low point all have a story here, guys. Okay, now look, this H4 here is higher than H3. Power. H3 now higher than H2. H2 higher than H1. A little bit or almost the same, but there's another peak right here. Another peak here again. Now, all the H is already higher. All the peak is start to get higher than the previous one. Okay, setiap puncak ni dah lebih tinggi berbanding sebelum. Now look at the low here. Even the low here is higher than before. This low is higher than before. This low is higher than before. Setiap titik lantunan bawah pun lebih tinggi berbanding sebelum. Bila you nampak berlaku situasi macam ni, you dah faham. Aliran ini lebih kepada aliran meningkat. Jadi bila aliran ni lebih kepada meningkat, kepada sesiapa yang nak trading forex market, you kena faham situasi yang lebih cantik untuk you trading ialah dengan membeli. Buy. Okay, buy have more chances here to win the trade because why? The trend is going up. Again, I say if you understand already the trend, you also know where's the magnet is pulling right now. Is it the magnet is pulling stronger up or down? Now in this trend here, the magnet is showing pulling up is very, very powerful. Now, your duty as a trader, every time you know the trend is going up, the area that is nice for you to trade is always anyway. Okay, as I mentioned to you all. Yesterday, we have a 6 situation. You all remember, right? We have a 6 situation. Okay, you need to understand where is the support, where's the resistance. Okay, now chances is for those who always understand where is the nice support level. Okay, where's the nice support level? The chances for you to swing in this bigger time frame give you more opportunity. Okay, now swing, when you look at your candle here, the way how you write is different. Now, this is what you see in the long term. Okay, now ini yang you nampak sekarang long term lebih ke alirannya lebih tinggi dan saya zone buat label ni supaya you nampak titik-titik yang ni lebih tinggi berbanding sebelum. When you understand this trend flow, guys, let me tell you, you understand, man, where's the money flow for long term. Okay, up until this point right now, you all clear about the long term? I'm not going to for medium term yet. I'm not going for medium term yet. I'm not going for the short term yet. But I will talk about long term first. Okay, saya sebut bincang mengenai aliran pergerakan harga dahulu untuk Forex, untuk long term. Setakat ni semua okey, faham? If faham, type dekat Facebook comment. Yes sir, I understand. Okay, I want you all to get this idea first. Okay, get this basic understanding first. Get it clear. Okay, now you see a very interesting. You see, I put 1 year. I got two flow. One is long downtrend, but suddenly it's going up. But once you see it's going up, you need to understand today's date, hari ni punya pergerakan ni, which one is the nearest to the long-term flow? Very quick, you understand. Uptrend have the more chances to the what happened today's date. Okay. Now sekarang ni berapa ramai clear dahulu? Saya Zon tengok daripada long term. This is how you understand the long term flow first. Okay, all clear? If clear, just type dekat Facebook comment. Clear, sir. Type dekat Facebook comment. I want to know. Okay, give me a feedback so that I know that you all are paying attention. Okay, in this program today. Right? And later on, I show you guys in the stock market. Okay, how we see the flow. Okay, stock market, right? Okay, type in the Facebook comment. Is it clear? Faham? Okay, JC Yap say, yes, sir, I understand. Kevin Cha say, yes, Cikgu faham. Okay, Zaki say, yes, sir. Priska say, clear. YC Lee say, clear. Okay, guys, for those who my UFP Gold member, okay, this one is easy peasy for you guys. This is nothing for you all. But I know you guys are watching me right now. It's possible just to refresh. Okay, just to refresh. Okay, all right. So, okay, give me a moment, guys. I want to show you all right now about stock market. Okay, is it okay, guys? Just now I show you all about the Forex. Now I want to go to the stocks right now. Okay, so this is Bursa Malaysia, a Kuala Lumpur stocks exchange. Okay, so for stock market is different. The way how you want to establish the view is very, very, very different. Okay, so let's begin right here with give me any stocks. What stocks that is good for us to see? Today the points is going up, yeah. Okay, let's see. I just take any charts now. Yeah, I take one stock here, Evergreen. Okay, I just put any random stocks now. Okay, any random stocks. Okay, now this is Evergreen. Yeah, this chart right here is a 1 day already. Okay, this is the daily chart here. Now, what I'm going to do is right now, I'm going to take the drawn or the zoom out period. Again, for stock market investor and trader, if I say for the long term, you all need to understand the flow. What will be the frame that most likely that you need to observe first? Okay? What is the long time frame that you need to see? Siapa yang berdagang dekat Bursa Malaysia, you nak tengok charta untuk long term. Untuk saham ni, agak-agak dia punya period tu berapa tahun? You kena tengok. Okay? Any stocks that you open, you need to do this first step. Understand the flow first. But if you want to understand the flow, you need to know where is the zoom out period. So how many years, guys? How many years? Okay. How many of you? Any of you can tell? How many years? Okay, this is stock market, right? Now, today's date is 2020. If I reverse back 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 years, okay, roughly about 5 years here. Okay, if I zoom out this period here, okay, this one is roughly about almost 5 years now, almost 5 years. Now, when you zoom in just now 1 year, you see different. But if I zoom out right now, you see this overall chart of Evergreen. Overall flow right now in this stock here. Do you see the flow is going up or roughly pointing down? Now, what we do, those who just joined me here right now, this is how I show you all how to establish the trend. Okay, how to do proper trend. Okay, yes. So correct, it's roughly about 5 years. Now, the first thing is what I'm going to do is normally this is how I do the trend. Okay, for stock market, the way how I do the trend line is different compared to Forex market. Okay, now for Evergreen right here, this is the highest level. So I like to use this horizontal line here. Okay, I like to mark this level here just to show that this is the highest peak ever it touched. Okay, and then I'm going to use this trend line here. I'm going to find all the highest peak level here. Okay, all the highest peak. Okay, now I try to find here. There's a peak here. There's a peak here. Now, a proper trend line that you want to do the how to say the downtrend. You need to find the nearest and the outer level of the trend. Okay. Now, if you guys can see here, that this level here, okay, this area, this trend line, okay, and then this area is also got the highest peak. You see, this highest peak, I purposely use this trend line here to touch in this upper peak here. Okay, this is the upper peak you guys can see, right? So I purposely touch here. Okay, all right. So this is the highest level here. This is the highest level here. Okay, now this is what we call the fan trend line. Okay, the fan trend line is actually to show you what is the possible things that it can happen. So during at this time, few times that as if like it's going to uptrend, but after that it fell again. Okay, now this is the trend line that you guys can see happen after a few years and few years and few months. Okay, now this is a few years trend, downtrend, downtrend, trend, but overall trend it's still going down. Okay, it's still going down. Okay, now the latest one is this around in this level. Okay, okay, the latest one is this. Okay, so this, what I'm doing here right now, you guys can see, this is what we call the fan trend line. Okay, jenis kipas punya trend line. Okay, so the biggest the fan trend line is actually it tried to connect to all the highest peak here. Okay, now what we observe right now is all this peak here is already invalid. Okay, all is this part right here is pretty much is already done, okay, but it's still in terms of long-term view, if those who see right now the view, it's still downtrend. Correct. In terms of long term, it is downtrend. That mean possible if the trend is still going down, the chances for you to sell short is good. But in stock market, you don't have this privilege. Okay, if downtrend means you need to get out already from the stocks. You understand here or not? The difference, okay, perbezaan antara dengan stock market, pasaran bursa Malaysia dengan pasaran forex ialah untuk pasaran saham, bila you nampak aliran tu menurun, oh, I tell you all, it's not good for you to trade. Instead, it's time for you to get out. Okay, bila you nampak aliran tu lebih ke arah menurun, it's time for you to get out from the trade. Okay, the only things right here, to understand the trend change, this is the interesting part. Every time you want to look at the stock, you want to ask a question, sir, when is the time that you think the trend is possible change? So this is how we're going to look at it. Are you all ready or not? Now, this is long term right here, right? You see in stock here is downtrend. Remember, in stock market, if downtrend, not good. Okay, never trade the stock if it is downtrend unless you are pro scalper. If you want to swing, you want to invest, you need to find where's the possible for is going to be an uptrend. Okay, now the next thing here is, can the trend possible change? Can. Okay, now I want you to all look here. This is the lowest already for, okay, for the evergreen. Okay, now understand this. Even though the long term we see in you know, in how to say, is downtrend. Now let's zoom here to the medium level here, somewhere around 2 years or to 1 year here. Okay, we zoom a little bit here. How many of you can see that, hey, something start to change already around here? All this point right here is start to go what? All this lower point here is start to go higher than before. And this higher point right here is already higher than the before. This is what we call higher high and higher low. Titik lantunan bawah lebih tinggi berbanding titik lantunan yang sebelumnya, dan titik lantunan atas dalam masa yang sama juga lebih tinggi berbanding yang sebelum. Inilah kita faham bahawa untuk medium term, ada potensi dia nak apa tu? Dia nak menjadi apa tu? Uptrend. Okay. Now, this is the thing right here. All this part right here, the price, if you see, you observe, is continue going down, going down, going down, going down. But only this part right here, as if like something here is start to change. Okay, something is start to cooking lah. Something start to cooking right here, for evergreen. Okay, so instead of is going down, it start to change already. Okay, now this is what we say that possible. What happened in this situation is possible a baby bull stocks. Okay, baby bull stock means it start already to change the trend. Possible. Okay, now can this stock right here have the opportunity to change slowly from medium term into long term, into a long term trend? The answer is yes. Now, for those who trading in Bursa Malaysia, you need to add in one more indicator here to establish for the long term. The answer is moving averages. Okay, moving averages, it help you a lot. Okay, I like to use exponential moving average here. Okay, as my indicator here, a quick one to tell you that what is the potential, okay, for the long term. Now, for exponential moving average, I like to put 200. Okay, if I put 200 here, okay, I change the color possible, maybe blue color here. Okay, now if I put this one, moving averages here, okay, moving averages, right? Now, moving average technically, it tells that if the price is close above, okay, if the price, if the price close above the moving average, possible likelihood, the chances for the long term is ready to go up high. Now, you see, long term, you see is going downtrend. But if you add in moving average of 200 here, inside this chart here, you want to see whether the price is below or the price is above, okay? Now, I want you all to see first. First of all, you see the point is start to show is higher high and higher low, right? Now, I start to put a moving average here. How many of you can see that right now? This stock here, Evergreen, in this period here, somewhere around 11 August, right here in this year, 11 August of 2020. How many of you can see that the price is really, really close nicely above the 200 moving average? How many of you can see? Just type the yes, I can see. Okay. Now, if you see the price is already moving above these blue moving averages, technically, it shows that for the long term here, possibility this stock ready to go in the uptrend move. Do you all learn something from here? Okay, penggunaan moving average sebanyak 200, you letak dekat daily chart. Okay, bila harga tu dapat tembus atas 200 punya moving average, technically untuk jangka masa panjang, you boleh sebut stok ini dah ready nak go uptrend untuk long term. Ataupun you sebut untuk jangka masa panjang sekarang ni, sebab sekarang harga ni dah melebihi MA 200. Technically, you nak cakap long term ni adalah uptrend pun memang boleh dan tepat dan sesuai. Okay, now you see you belajar dengan menggunakan moving average pun dah boleh bantu you all nak establish untuk long term. Okay, that is the thing I show with you all, right? Now, how many of you can see here? Every time, okay, the price, okay, every time the price touch around 200, it's only two story here. It's only two story here. One is it touch is continue going down, and after that the price continue travel below here. But the problem right now is you don't see that much obvious, okay, uptrend. Yes, in here there's an attempt. There's an attempt wanted to go up high, okay? Ada percubaan, okay? Tapi gagal, okay? It fell, okay? Again, if it is fell, what you need to do? But right now, this thing changing course. It's not only that it break out, it moved way above right now. It's moved way above, okay? How many of you can see here? So by adding 200 moving average, it will help you all, okay, how to establish your trend. Now, in Forex market as well, if I stop here for a while, if I put into the moving averages now for 100 day. Okay, sorry, give me a moment. I try to find, where is it? Okay, where's my charts? Okay, all right, here. Okay, now this is GBP US dollar, right? Now this is for long term. Now, if I add here 200 moving averages, okay, I put exponential. Okay, every time you want to put exponential moving average. Okay, now if I put 200 moving averages here, okay, and then what I do is I put the input here and I put the length is 200, okay, 200, all right. Now I put 200 here, okay, and then I put the color possible, maybe green color here, okay, maybe that will do. Okay, I make it a bit thicker. Oh, never mind, I just put it blue, probably the same like just now, what you guys saw. Okay, saya gunakan warna biru lah, sama juga lah. Okay, now how many of you can see here that when the price, okay, start to create a higher high and a higher low, and right after that it break these 200 moving averages? How many of you can see that it started going up high? Berapa ramai boleh nampak penggunaan moving average 200? Okay, 200. How many of you can see here? After, okay, you see it break here, it fell. Okay, means you need to take another chances here. Okay, now this L3 here is higher than the L2 here. This is the way how you see that whether this uptrend here is going to be strong. Right after it touch here, you see where it fly. Touch back here, you see it's still touch here, dancing around here, and it's fly off. How many of you can see this? Okay, now moving average 200, add into your chart daily on the stock market and also daily on your Forex chart. It helps you to establish for the long term. So far, so good. You all clear about this? Yes or no? And for those who just joined us right here, once again, welcome right here. And you are joining me live right here. I'm Sri Azon Constantine, the founder of UFP and also the Quant Solution. And today we're just talking about those who want to trade in the financial market. First of all, you need to understand the trends, the supports and the resistance. And if you found out this program is really awesome, don't forget to click like this program right here, and don't forget to share this Facebook live show right now so that you can remember on your timeline and your friends can learn as well. Okay, so all right, so there's a question from Angelina Bungan. I have a question. What is actually different between SMA and EMA? Okay, the difference is the sensitivity. Okay, simple moving average, the way how it moves is different. Okay, I give you one example here. Exponential moving average, right? This is exponential moving average. Okay, if I add here the simple moving average, okay, simple moving average or the normal moving average, okay, simple and normal moving average is the same. Okay, sorry, not this one. Okay, if I add this one indicator, right? Simple moving averages, okay? Simple moving averages. If I add simple moving average here, and if I put 200, um, sorry, this is not the one. Okay, I have to delete this one first. Where is the delete button here? Okay, anyway. All right. So simple moving average is the normal moving average, okay? Evangelina, right? Sorry, Angelina, right? So if I add here, okay, if I add here moving average, okay, normal moving average, okay, moving average is the simple moving average here. Okay, now if I put the number 200 here, okay, if I put the 200 here, okay, and then I put the color maybe different lah. Maybe the color I put not blue, I put the color maybe red color lah. Okay, I put. So is it different? Yes, a little bit different. Okay, now okay, okay. I try to make this input here slightly bigger. Sorry, I put the style here slightly deep. Okay, never mind. Okay, now Angelina, if you can see here, there's a nice tiny red color line here. If you can see here, right? There's a nice red color here. Okay, tiny line here. The difference is the exponential moving average is far more sensitive. Okay, far more sensitive. It's not that much different, but the moving average of exponential, it moves slightly closer to the price movement. Meanwhile, simple moving average is a little bit lag, a little bit slow. Okay, so the reason I put exponential moving average is because it's really balanced in between. Okay, so I hope that one answer your question. Okay, now, no. The question is, I think it's a very good question. Okay, ada soalan yang bagus. Zaki asked question, why MA200 cannot compare with MA200 with shorter period? Okay, later I share with you all why. Okay, now Angelina, so far so good, right? Okay, so I'm going to remove this. Okay, now for Forex market and also for the stock market, okay, the big reason why they use 200 moving average is because the fund managers see this number as well. Okay, just to let you all know. Okay, sebenarnya dekat Bursa Malaysia ni, penggunaan moving average 200 adalah sangat penting kepada trader-trader yang sharp ataupun fund-fund manager yang besar. Okay, so kalau saya sebut mengenai fund-fund manager yang besar seperti apa tu? EPF, okay. Bisa KWSP, kita ada asset management, kita ada apa tu? Khazanah, kita ada lembaga tabung angkatan tentera. So they have all billions, multiple billions. Okay. Now their trader and their fund manager, they need to know when to push the stock and when they said, oh, this one is long term is good, it's going to uptrend. So one of the indicator that the fund manager that they need to report, okay, to tell the asset management that okay, we're going to put more money here, we're going to invest in here more, is using the moving 200 moving averages. Okay, you all learn something here because the bankers and the fund managers, moving average 200 is part of their report. So that's the reason why they need to use this. But later on, when we go deeper from this, we will see the different advantage of slightly informed trader and smart trader. Okay, for those who watch my previous show, right, in stock market, I always talking about the volume spike, okay, at the bottom. Okay, so that's how actually you hunt the potential baby bull. Okay, but right now, as for now, I show you all a very simple way to understand, to establish the trend, and how to add in moving average here to establish more confirmation towards your trend. Okay, now as for now, you all asked the question about moving average of 200. I already answered, because the bankers and the big fund manager use this number to qualify whether they need to put money more or they need to put money less. Okay, how many of you learned right now so far? Okay, setakat ni saya baru sebut mengenai long term tau. Okay, it's only about long term. But up to this point right here, is it long term view here is clear for you all? Yes or no? Before I go for medium terms and short terms. Okay, so how many of you get this idea here first? Moving averages of 200 and long-term view. Okay, is it clear? Berapa ramai yang jelas dan faham setakat ni? Penggunaan jangka masa panjang, cara you tengok aliran, dan penggunaan moving average 200 exponential. Okay, untuk membantu anda untuk memberi pengesahan. Berapa ramai yang clear setakat ni? Okay, interesting, right? Okay, so right now, let me check here. Dian Lara say clear, Priska say okay clear. Muslim Solihin, banyak belajar benda baru sir. Okay, very good. So that's why those who continue to stay watching my show, honestly guys, you will learn a lot. Okay, siapa yang join belajar dengan saya Zon malam ni, trust me guys, memang you akan belajar banyak benda. Okay, dan ingat sebagai trader, apa yang you belajar malam ni akan bagi you banyak benda. Macam mana you nak tengok aliran wang. Okay, it's very important. Now, get ready. I about to go for medium terms. Ready? I about to go for medium terms. Now, let's begin with the Forex market first. Okay. Now, when we look about the Forex market, right? We look the chart is somewhere in less than 6 months. Okay. The best is for me to understand the idea of what possible happen in the medium terms for Forex is somewhere around 3 months. Okay, you need to have a look. Okay, now before I go through these 3 months level here, assume that what I'm seeing right now is only this chart right now. Okay, assume that I look here in the GBP US dollar here. Okay, in this period here. Okay, in this period here. All right, around this one. Okay, so you see, this one is somewhere around September. Oh no. Okay, still not so clear. Okay, never mind. So most of this medium term here is still going up. Okay, the only thing is there's a sudden drop here, a bit quick one. Okay, this is for the short terms. Okay, now for most all the medium terms is around 3 months. 3 months is all pointing up high. Okay, now let's begin with this medium term here, or somewhere between 25th November. Let's move a little bit. November, and then we have October, we have September. Okay, now in this area here. Okay, now in this medium term here, how many of you can see here the trend line here? Okay, now some of you are asking me, sir, if we use 4 hourly chart, but using a 3 months view here, can we do that, sir? The answer is yes. Now, this is what make Forex is interesting for you to establish the medium term. Yes, you can reduce your time frame, okay, into 4 hourly chart. Okay, nah kepada sesiapa yang trading Forex kan, ada soalan student tanya dengan saya, sir, saya nak establish medium term punya view. Boleh tak sir, saya letak menggunakan time frame 4 jam, tapi saya masih menggunakan tempoh lebih kurang 3 bulan untuk melihat pergerakan jangka masa sederhana. So jawapan dia, yes, you can. Alright. Now, but before you do that, remember, the function of moving average will help you as well to establish the medium term. So the question is, which one is pretty much nicer to use for medium term moving average? Is it 50? Is it 100? So today, the answer is you can add moving average of 50. Okay, remember that 50, all right? So if I add here a little bit about these indicators, okay, I put moving averages. Again, I put exponential. All right, moving average exponential. And this time I put the number of 50. Okay, now 50 on the daily chart, it will help you to establish first. Okay, so look at the daily first. Okay, you look using the EMA. Now I'm going to change this color maybe into red color here. Okay, so that we can establish better. All right, so now, if I add in the moving average of 50, moving averages of 50, okay, Now, if you guys can see here around 3 months, right? If you guys realize here, right? There's a few times already the price is close above 50 moving averages. Okay. So now technically, if you say that, sir, can I say that if the price close above moving average of 50, can I say the medium term is also going up high? The answer is yes. Okay. You can use this moving average here to give you more confirmation. Okay. Penggunaan moving average untuk 50 hari. Now, kita akan pergi sebentar lagi kepada stock market. Okay, we go for Bursa Malaysia first. Okay, now, if I add 50 moving averages, okay, if I add in 50 moving averages, okay, I add indicator, okay, and I put the same moving averages, and this time I'm going to put the number is 50. Okay, sorry, just close this one, and I put 50. Okay, maybe I change this color into red color. Okay, sorry, red color here. Okay, now if I add 50 moving averages, okay, in this chart here, okay, if you guys can see here, if I add in 50 moving averages here, how many of you can see here? Bila saya zon tambah 50 moving average here, how many of you can see that the price is even moved way early before the 200? Okay, so this is aggressive trader, right? Aggressive trader, look here. Okay, now you look, this price here already close above the moving averages. Boom. Okay, this area here is also can say that in the medium terms is moving, how to say, is medium term is bullish, is pointing up. Now the price is, you see here, if you see here in this chart here, evergreen is continue moving above 50 moving average. So you show that even in the medium term is also in uptrend, so which is very, very, very good. Okay, now what I want you to all see here very carefully in the stock market, especially Bursa Malaysia, when you see these 50 moving averages, guys, there's something very interesting about this number. Okay, and I want you all to jot down this carefully. Now, in Malaysian stock market, 50 moving average is also used by the bankers and used also by a lot of the retail traders. For what purpose? They use this level as a support level for them to buy again, to re-enter buy at the bottom. I repeat again, in Malaysian stock market, the function usage of a moving average of 50 is the reason they use this level here is for the purpose as a support. Penggunaan 50 moving average di Bursa Malaysia, ramai trader menggunakan 50 moving average exponential adalah bukan tujuan setakat you nak tengok jangka masa sederhana tu dia ke atas, tapi dia gunakan aras ni untuk sebagai aras sokongan. Remember guys, moving average also can be used as a support and as a resistance, as a barrier. Penggunaan moving average tak kira lah 50 exponential ke simple moving average, tapi ingatlah penggunaan moving average ni boleh juga diguna pakai sebagai aras sokongan, aras rintangan ataupun sempadan. Alright, now let me show you here. There's a few times here. How many of you can see here the price after it go up, it touched the 50 moving average? In this area here, it allow some swing trader here to re-enter back in this level to buy. How many of you learned something new here today? Simple. Even your usage of moving average, it can help you. Okay, it can help you. Now, in order for this view here to be more stronger, means you're talking about, sir, how I want to know the medium term and the short term both also in, in uptrend. Simple. Okay. Now, how many of you can see this moving average of 50? It start to cross over the 200 moving averages. Okay. Now, this is what we call the crossover. Okay. Crossover. Okay. Bila you nampak kan, moving average, penggunaan moving average 50 yang lebih ringan berbanding dengan 200 yang lebih berat. Tapi bila you nampak 50 moving average ni dia bersilang ke atas 200 moving average. I tell you guys, this is also say medium term jangka masa sederhana pun power, naik ke atas, dijangka naik atas, dan juga untuk long term pun naik ke atas. So ini dia akan bagi you lagi power punya level of you nak tengok. Macam contoh, you nak buat andaian, sir, saya nak tahu jangka masa sederhana dan jangka masa pendek. Nak, sir, saya nak tengok dua-dua ni. Saya nak trade ketika kedua-dua ni dalam ke arah yang ke atas. So jawapannya ialah penggunaan moving average exponential 50 dengan 200. Dan bila you nampak titik persilangan yang ringan crossover bersilang di atas 200, ini menunjukkan bahawa kedua-dua level pun akan lebih kuat mengarah ke atas secara teknikal, ya. Okay, so now the crossover of a 50 moving average above the 200, this is what we call the crossover. Some of them, this is what they call it. They call this crossover here is a bullish crossover. Okay, bullish crossover. Okay, now technically, when you see this crossover here, is a very, very powerful level. Again, when you know it's in uptrend, okay, especially stock market, the best part is actually when you buy on pullback, okay, when you buy when the price gives you a discount. But the question is, where's the nice level for you to have a look to buy at the low? The answer is here, 50 moving average, okay, and the price go up a little bit, maybe you don't chase, but you wait until the price touch here at the 50 moving average, boom, there'll be a nice level for you to go in. All right, so this is the thing here. Those who using a 50 moving average, okay, every time the price retest back in this area, yes, you can use this level here to re-enter buy again, technically, okay. Kepada sesiapa yang trade Bursa Malaysia kan, penggunaan 50 moving average, penggunaan 50 moving average, okay, you can use this level here to re-enter, masuk semula, okay. So contoh, if I give another stock, okay, let's put some random stock, okay. Now, this is technically and generally only, okay? But sometime case-to-case basis, we need to have a look as well. Okay, now, let's have a look here. This is a stock named Penta. Okay, how many of you can say this is a stock named Penta? Okay, now, I'm not talking about breaking out here. I'm talking about if the price go up here, some of you don't want to trade or you don't want to chase. But, bam, there you go. Bam, price touch here. Whoa, price rebound. How many of you can see that? Okay, saham ni dia touch dekat 50 ni, bila you nampak dekat kawasan ni, you nak trade, boom, boleh. Okay, you can trade around this area. Then your stop loss is really below than this level. Okay, kawasan ni dia punya kebarangkalian, you punya risiko tu amat kecil. Okay, tapi jenis-jenis trading ni adalah jenis yang selektif. Okay, so now same if you trade here. Okay, you buy somewhere here, you aggressive, you want to wait at a 50 moving average, okay, and then you buy somewhere around here. Now the price here go to here, it give you about 35% going up high. How many of you think that if you trade Penta stock, you buy around in this level here, it go up and give you 35% return? Is a very, very, very good trade. And this one is, I think, is less than how many months? Let me check here. Okay, for Penta here, how many months? You buy here somewhere around 9 September, you end here somewhere around 23 October. Not necessarily you can get above. Somebody says, yeah lah, sir, you talk about upper. Okay lah, you don't want to get at above 35%, but you get somewhere in the middle or 20%. Good enough for you or not? Okay, can this fail or not? It can fail. Ada orang tanya saya, Zon, menggunakan teknik moving average ni boleh fail tak? Boleh, confirm lah boleh fail. Mana ada all the time you can make money all the time? Tipu lah. So you must get ready untuk risiko. There is a risk as well. Not all the time it can, but this can be a strategy as well. Now, is it work for US market? Okay, shortly we will look at the US stock market as well. Okay, Diane, it's good question. Okay, now assume that around in this level it fell. Okay, now you can use about 5% or 3% here as your stop loss. Okay, sir, boleh tak ada risiko trading menggunakan teknik ni? Ada, confirm lah ada risiko. Tipu lah kalau orang cakap tak ada risiko, bohong lah, mana boleh. Mesti ada risiko. Okay, so you must get ready dengan impact risiko. So kalau ada you nampak dalam 3%, 5% punya kerugian yang you sanggup terima, you buatlah stop loss. Okay, contoh dekat area ni, you kata, sir, I only can risk somewhere, sir. Sir, aku tak nak rugi banyak lah. I boleh rugi dalam 5% boleh tak, sir? So you go lah dalam 5%, sir. Nampak 5% ni kan? You buat marking dekat sini. Buat marking. Ni lagi punya stop loss. Kalau harga sentuh dekat sini, you out lah. You must follow your trading plan. Okay? So, Usage of 50 moving average. Whew, I tell you, it's very, very interesting. Okay, I give few more cases here again. Do we see a few more cases that have the similar pattern? I got okay around in this area. So it touched almost. It touched almost in this area. Okay, so this is the usage of 50 moving average. Now, if we look at the okay, if we look at the forex market, okay, now the forex market um, is it respecting the 50 moving average? Okay, it's not perfect. It's not as technical as Bursa Malaysia. Okay, I tell you, those who trading in forex market, is not really as technical as Bursa Malaysia, because in forex is always either you is above a little bit or is low a little bit. Okay, forex market trading is slightly harder, but with the right skill you still can trade. Okay, now in the forex market, usually this moving average, the function uh, as a support and resistance is not that really powerful, but yes, you still can use this one as a barrier. Penggunaan moving average 50 pada forex market dia tak cun sangat berbanding dengan saham. Dia sentiasa you terlebih sikit, you kurang sikit, so dia ada banyak dia punya level yang akan you nampak ketidakmenentuan. Okay, tapi boleh tak penggunaan 50 moving average ni diguna pakai sebagai sempadan? Boleh tak? Boleh. Okay, the answer is yes, you can. Right now, let's talk about the possible usage. Okay, the possible usage of 50 moving average. Okay, now 50 moving average. Now, this is interesting. Not only just a 50 moving average, I think you have to combine also with 200 moving average. And this will be very interesting. Okay. Now, for those who swing trader, okay, for those who like to trade in swing trade, right? You like to take somewhere between 300 pips to 500 pips. Okay. Now, listen to this carefully. Swing trader, you cannot have small stop loss. You need to have a very big stop loss. Okay, big stop loss is the only way that you can have a buffer zone. Okay, now I give you one example here. Okay, now how many of you can see here this moving average of 50 cross above the 200? It showed that okay, around this area chances for the price is continue to go up high is there. Okay, now this is what we call a push up around in this level, but the interesting part is the price suddenly penetrate below 50 moving average. Okay, now it showed that around in this area there's a sudden sell here. Now look around in this area. Yes, the price go down a little bit, but when it touched back around in this level, okay, now observe this carefully. It touched this level, 200 moving averages, but the 50 moving averages is still remain steady at above. It showed that the bullish bias is still very strong. Okay, you nampak sekarang dekat GBP US dollar kan? 50 moving average ni, 50 moving average masih dekat atas. Tapi harga ni dah bergerak touch betul-betul tembus sedikit sempadan. Tembus sedikit sempadan moving average 200. Tapi tengok betul-betul lah, dekat kawasan ni, walaupun dah sentuh dekat 200 moving average, tapi you tengok, kawasan ni moving average 50 tu masih steady dekat atas. So soalan dia ialah, boleh tak you gunakan moving average 200 exponential dekat sini sebagai aras entry? Jawapan dia, boleh. Dengan syarat 200 moving average mesti masih lagi 50 moving average masih lagi dekat atas. Okay, so 50 moving average masih di atas atas 200 bermaksud chances peluang untuk price ni nak melantun amat tinggi. Okay, tapi ada risiko, confirm ada risiko. So you kena tengok kawasan ni mana yang lebih rendah. Okay, so siapa yang aggressive trader tu you can go in, tapi siapa yang a little bit conservative tu you tunggu sehingga price ni betul-betul lantun dan tutup atas 200. Okay, now those who trading here using a 200 moving average as a support, yes you can, with provided 50 is still remain at above. Okay, secondly is those who aggressive trader around in this area, if you want to buy, you want to long here, yes you can. Make sure that you have a stop loss. There still will be a risk. Okay, there still will be a risk. Now let's have a look here, the price range here. One is the price touch here. You see the price went up as high as 600 plus pip. Now let's don't talk about 600 plus pip. From this area here, you swing up to this area here, it gives you about 400 pips. Is that fantastic, guys? All right, is it fantastic? That's great. All right, is really great. So this is the area that moving average, right? For those who swing trader. Listen, guys, for those who swing and position trader, the usage of 200 moving average is very, very interesting. Okay, you can use this area here for you to swing nicely, but is there going to be a risk? Yes, there's still going to be a risk. So you need to all know how to control it, right? So Muslim Solihin says, sir, betul ke moving average tak sesuai untuk sideways? The answer is yes. Nanti if I get a chance, I will tell you all. Moving average pun ada kelemahan juga, okay, especially the market sideways. So the market sideways you kena guna teknik yang lain. Itu yang kita sebut sebagai overbought, oversold. Overbought, oversold, sideways memang cun. You kena guna indicator lain. Okay, moving average is only for those who like to do a trend following. Let me repeat again. Moving average ialah satu teknik untuk trend following. Dia tak sesuai untuk sideways. If I get a chance in maybe some different topics, I will let you all know. Now, for those who are our gold member, they all already prepare early, okay, especially in Forex trading, okay, in Forex trading. I already shared this one a lot, and this is the advantage those who become a gold member. I discuss more deeper during the sideways, what indicator you use. In trending, there'll be what indicator to use. Now, this is very important, yeah. For those who really, really want to trade in Forex market, and you really want to learn a proper step, go and visit this website right here. And if my team is around here, is it okay, guys? Can you all type here the website that they can visit here? www.azonconstantine.com/UFP. I think my team is here. They will type it later on. Okay. And for those who want to know, maybe there's a latest promo here. I want you to contact Miss Amy. Miss Amy, are you here? Or Pali, if you are here, can you all type the number here? Okay, contact them. Okay, they will tell you, those who are very serious here want to join and learn how to trade in the Forex market, guys. This is your chance right here to learn faster. You will shortcut a lot of your process. Okay, so my team here, you guys here? Okay, you guys here or not? Right? Yeah. So go ahead, guys, and type here at the Facebook comment and let them know. Okay. Those who want to know if there's the latest promotion, yes, we do. Okay, yes, we do. You contact to our team later. Shortly, they will type here. Okay. Never mind. I type here. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. So my team is already typed here. Okay. Shafali already right here. For more details, visit the UFP website. Okay. This is a very important for those who want to trade in the Forex market. How you handle the trending, how you handle the sideways. A lot of awesome stuff. Okay. Now, to all my UFP Gold member here. Okay. To all my UFP Gold member here. Is it okay that can you all share with them a little bit about your experience learning in UFP Gold? Okay, tell them a little bit, because some of them they have no idea what is going on in UFP Gold. There's so many cool stuff. There's a Telegram group, there's a community group, a lot of training, a lot of exercises. So guys, for those who are my UFP Gold member here, is it okay, guys, to share with them a little bit what is the experience of your learning with the UFP Gold? Okay, so I really appreciate to all my members here to share with you guys a little bit about what do you guys experience in learning with me. Kepada sesiapa member Ezon kan dekat UFP Gold member package kan, share lah sikit, berkongsi dengan mereka kan. Apakah you punya feeling setelah you belajar dengan Saezon di UFP Gold. Okay, now saya tengok ada soalan-soalan menarik. Okay, guys, I'm watching right now. There's a lot of interesting question, very interesting. Dian Lara say, is it working for global market? Okay, let's begin right here with the global market. Okay, now let's talk about stock market here. Let's talk about a company, maybe. Let's talk about what, Tesla? Or okay, maybe I don't know. Okay, let's talk about Tesla. Okay, Tesla recently, I gotta tell you guys, right? It's really rock and roll, baby. Right, this is Tesla Inc. This is international markets. Okay, now, where is Dian Lara? Okay, look here. Is it, you see this one is a 50 moving averages? It touched, right? It touched and it rebound. And the price went up here about, 38%. The price went out about 38% here. It touched back again here. It rebounded again. It touched, okay lah, almost around here. It rebounded again. So it's plus minus around here. But every time it touched 50 moving averages, boom. Dian Lara, did you see that or not? Has it helped you out? Dian. Okay, maybe we try to give another stock again. Maybe what? Facebook? I don't know. Maybe Facebook. Okay. Right. Touch 50. Boom. Rebound. Touch 50. Rebound. Right? So, you can see that, right, Dian? Dia touch 50 ni, melantun. Melantun kan? Touch around this area, melantun. Naiklah 18%. Okay? Lepas tu dia touch lagi 50 dekat sini, menari. Dia naik tinggi. Macam ni. 30+%. Nampak tak? Okay, so you see, it will touch somewhere around here a little bit. After that, it can go up high. Now, aggressive trader, yeah, you can enter in. Not so aggressive trader, you tunggu dulu. Tunggu dia sehingga dia panjat balik naik atas. Okay, those who not aggressive trader, you wait lah. Wait a little bit until it go up a little bit. Then only you enter. Okay, but 50 moving averages, guys, it's been used by the bankers, my friend. Okay, dia guna pakai. Alright. Ikwan Kurniawan ya, is this applied for Indonesian stock? Yes. Iwan dari mana ya? Dari sebelah mana Indon ya? Apa stok Indon yang mau ditengok itu? Sir Ezon bisa boleh lihat-lihat gitu ya. Bisa. Okay, can we use EMA in H4 and other than daily? Yes, you can use 200 moving average in H4 chart, in H1 chart. It still use the same. Even some of the fund manager did use all this moving average in each of the time frame, and you can see almost similar patterns. Okay. Lee Taokong say, can you please show one stock from SGX using this signal? Lee Taokong, brother Lee Taokong, right? Can you tell me SIA? Okay, you give me the story, right? SIA. Okay, SIA. I do not know whether this is a Singapore stock, but seems like SIA Engineering. I should be this one, right? Engineering stocks, right? Okay. So can we use SIA? Why downtrend? Really downtrend, brother. You see SIA, right? Really downtrend. Let's look when the price is really in a good mood. I'm talking about it's already crossed above where the 200. The price is already crossed above the 200, and the moving average also is crossed over here. I'm talking about somewhere around in this area. Yes, you see, in this technique here, okay, this is very nice. Okay, price dancing around here, and after that it rebound. Okay, this kind of trading is selective. Okay, guys, there's so many ways to trading. Okay, this is one of the technique only. Okay, in trading the stock markets. Okay, now see the price again. Moving average cross above. There's a bullish cross over here. The price plunge a little bit here. Okay, this is where they Singapore stock is almost like same like Malaysian stock. Normally they will wash the weekend first. Okay, again I say aggressive trader, they don't mind. They have a bigger bigger stop loss. But conservative trader here, when they see something is going down here, they wait until the price climbing back again around here, then only they will re-enter. As long the moving average here continues stay above the 200 moving average, and this is the area, then only they enter going in. So technically, yes, it can be used. And not only that, I mean, if the Singapore stock allow you to sell short, yes, you can use this 50 moving average here to continue to become your resistance, to sell short, okay? Yes, of course, it's the same like the stock market. If the price 50 moving average is remain below 20 and suddenly the price touch above in this area, can you sell short when the price touch around the 200? Yes, you can do that as well. Okay, I hope that one help you guys. Guys, up until now, is it very interesting? Okay, so far you all learned something here? Okay, let me have a look on the Facebook comment. Kevin Shea said the best teacher in 2020. He follow you until the end. Guys, is it true? I follow you all until the end? I mean, I check your all homework. Yeah, okay, that's how dedicated our team is. Okay, I love you guys, especially all my members here. You have member go. I gotta tell you all are fantastic traders and students, especially brother Kevin. I cannot say much that he is really among the senior. Okay, he's the senior for all the other members, so he's abang besar. He's always looking out for the all little brothers and sisters. But I'm very happy brother Kevin is along in this journey, and I want to tell for those who all listening right now, Kevin managed to turn $200 to $17,000 in the period of less than 1 year. Okay, learning with me, so I'm very happy, and this is what make this teaching and learning here is interesting. That's the reason why I continue teaching, because I see the students is continue progressing. Okay, so Tongus JJ say, awesome mentor, never regret. Okay, that's good. Dian says here, okay. Tongus JJ say, also the team very helpful. Thank you very much. Dian say April. Okay, shortly we're going to have a look on that one. Linda here say, never regret join UFP program. Awesome. You guys awesome. Okay. Dian Lara say, thanks for the explanation. It helped me to improve my technical analysis, especially to identify the entry sign. Okay, that's good. Okay. What I show you guys here is only one of the techniques. So you see, at the same time, I show you all about the trend lines. I show you guys also about how you trade in the long term, medium term, and how's the function of using this trend line and using this moving average will help you all. Okay, so far so good. But anyway, guys, I didn't realize, guys, it's already like 10:30. You guys been with me, guys, for 2 hours. Oh my goodness, it's really really fun, guys. Dah 2 jam, kita tak sedar kan, masa dah dekat 2 jam. Tapi seronok kan, kita dapat belajar banyak benda kan. Okay, saya nak tambah satu benda lagi. Tapi sekarang kan, masa mencemburui kita tahu. Masa betul-betul mencemburui. Saya nak tambah lagi satu untuk short term. But I would like to ask you all, if you don't mind, can you give me about like 15 minutes here? Maybe dalam lebih kurang 10 minit lah. Saya nak tambah lagi sikit untuk short term view. Boleh tak? Okay. Hari ni tak sempat lagi saya nak sebut pasal resistance and support secara technical. Tapi dari segi trend line, okay, we managed to cover this today. So that's mean kita kena sambung lagi lah untuk part 3 lah. Right? Guys, I mean, now it's already 10:30. I mean, the time is really envy at me right now. I would like to add in a bit short term here, but I would like to ask you guys, you all okay or not? If I extend my class today right now for about 10 minutes. Okay. Today we managed just to only talking. I thought that I can really cover about the specific resistance and supports, but today just talk about trend lines alone is already interesting so much, guys, and you guys can see already some idea. So how many of you say, okay, sir, 10 minit lagi, boleh? Hey guys, really, thank you much. You guys are really awesome. And for those who, for the very first time you just listen to me or just first time join me, don't forget to click like my page or my personal page right here. So every time I go online or live, you will be notified first. Okay, you'll be earliest to be notified. Okay, so now I cannot answer too much question already, but what I'm going to do right now is let's begin with the short terms. Now, when we're talking about short terms, guys, okay, when we're talking about short terms, okay, jangka masa pendek lah, okay, jangka masa pendek. One of the important moving average that we like to add in the daily chart, okay, is we like to add in, okay, let's put back the GBP/USD, right? Okay, all right. Now, one of the moving averages that I like to put in the daily charts, okay, is for the short terms, is 21. So why not 20? Because I found a 21 based on what I observed for the past 5 years, regardless of stocks or foreign exchange. 21 have a very unique number. Okay, and some of you know Fibonacci number, but 21 is quite interesting. It is more closer to the short-term movement. Okay, so that's the reason why I add moving averages of 21. Okay, exponential average 21. All right. Okay, so if I add here 21, okay, and I put this symbol right here. Okay, let me put what color that is really good. Okay, let's put it green then. Let's put it green then. Okay. Okay, so there you go. I put the 21 moving averages. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. Let me add in a little bit the color. Okay. Yes, a price line input. Okay, I think pretty much is very fine. Okay, so it's a little bit lighter here. If you guys can see here, this is a 21 moving average. How many of you can see my chart here? Can you guys see this is a very fine, tiny, because it's too fast and too quick. I like to put it into a tiny line. Okay, I like to put it into a tiny line. Okay, now you can see here, this is a 21 moving averages. Okay, 21 moving averages. Okay, and for me, the 21 moving average is, yes, you can use this one to identify what is the short-term, most likely what is the movement. But in the Forex market, the usage of a 21 moving average is need to combine together with 50 and 200. Okay, 50 and 200. Okay, now listen this carefully. For those who are scalper and intraday trader, okay, these two moving average is really important for you, especially when you're talking about the 20 and 50. Okay, 20 and 50. You guys can see here, even though that this 21 moving average here, there's a crossover here. You guys can see, right? There's a nice crossover around here. Okay, but interesting part is when the price retest back around this 50 moving average. Okay, as long that this 21 moving average is continue stay above in this area, we can say that this area here is where the market really trapped a lot of sell short traders here. Okay, so aggressive trader here, conservative trader here is they wait, even though that this moving average here is just touch, but it doesn't go really below. Does mean that in this area here, there's an opportunity to wait for the right time for you to trade. Okay, so aggressive trader, maybe you have to, if you plan like to enter somewhere around this 50 moving average, yes, you can do that as well, but wait somewhere around here. Okay, this one is you need to combine a little bit with the chart patterns. Okay, now move trading in the forex market is very, you need about few other methods to combine together. Okay, and some of my traders, they know that when I'm talking about this candle here, I'm talking about rejection level here. I talking about something like pattern like bullish engulfing or patterns like tweezer. There's a lot of things. Okay, now conservative trader here, assume like if conservative trader, you only want to trade with the moving average, you don't want to trade with others. Okay, there's two ways that you can trade with 21 moving average. Okay, guys, listen to this carefully. Scalper and swing traders. Okay, if you plan like you see you still want to use daily charts to look at the 21 moving average, yes, you can do. Okay, you can see like this as well. But if you are using a 21 moving average, it can be as well as your support and resistance, but you need to have a very, very, very sharp entry. Okay, now let me give you one example. Assume that I move this other moving average. Okay, I assume that I just close this and I close this. Okay, we only have 20 moving average. That's all. Okay, 20 moving average. Okay, so now for scalper and intraday traders. Okay, now assume if you trade somewhere here around 21 moving averages. Okay, the moment that just price touch here in this area and you're so aggressive, you can enter somewhere around here. Okay, kepada sesiapa yang betul-betul kaki agresif lah, you boleh gunakan 21 moving average here untuk masuk lebih awal. Tapi make sure you must have a really, really good stop loss. Okay, since you are using daily chart, right? For the GBP US dollar, right? Normally for intraday traders, right, your stop loss need to be around 40 or 50 pips. Then you pretty much will be fine. Okay. Now the price touch around here, and you see after that the price actually rebounded. Okay, price really rebounded around here. Okay, price rebounded until up here. So the price rebound almost 200 pips here. Okay, now for intradays, you want to enter the next day, you want just few hours, you want to sell already. You can do that. Okay, you can do that. Okay, see this one like 1 day trade, enter yesterday, exit today. Okay, 1 day trade, right? Right. So give you about 100 pips. Okay, 100 pips. Now again, for the scalper, normally if you use the daily chart, a little bit tough for you. Okay, now, but like just now some of you ask a question, right? So can I use the 4-hourly time frame? Yes, not only 4-hour time frame, you also can use this one, the 1-hourly chart, and also 4-hourly chart. Okay, now you guys can see here, right? I'm using this one at 4-hourly charts and 1-hourly charts. Right now, for the short-term swing traders, okay, assume that you like to trade using 1-hour chart, okay, which is very, very good for you all. And you say that, sir, can I use all these 3 moving averages on my trade? Okay, can I use these moving averages on my trade? Okay, so this question is quite interesting, and the answer is yes, you can use this. Okay, you can use this 21, 50, even 200, even in the smaller time frame, but the way how you read it is not the same. Okay, the way how you all read here is not the same. Okay, now listen this carefully, guys. Aggressive scalper. Any of you aggressive scalper here? Okay, alright. Priska Lim say, berapa banyak pun boleh, sir, tapi krem sudah otak, sir. Okay, I know some of you krem otak already, but don't worry, Priska, you already joined the Go member. Take your time. Okay, ada banyak masa boleh belajar. Okay, Saizon going to talk about this one, and I think that's it lah. We're going to settle for today, and then kita kena sambung lagi lah on the next day. Okay, any of you aggressive scalper here? Can you please tell yourself any of you aggressive scalper? I want to know first. Siapa yang aggressive scalper di sini? Yang nak aim lebih kurang 20 pips, 30 pips. Saizon nak bagi sikit tips lah. Okay. If some of you intraday trader here also can, you can type here. Okay, I want to know first. If I see nobody is here, I don't want to talk much lah, because kalau tak ada trader scalper ataupun intraday dekat sini, then tak ada point lah saya nak continue this one. Okay, ada tak? Siapa? Umi ya. Ya amboi. Aggressive scalper nampaknya. Okay, right. So nak share sikit lah. Share sikit. Yes, share sikit. Okay. When you are aggressive scalper, okay, the most important thing is, okay, tak nak buat macam ni dulu. Jap. Okay, right, macam ni ya. Saya izin clear dulu ya. Okay, siapa yang menggunakan moving average ni? Boleh. You can. Okay. Now, just now I mentioned about the moving average kan? Okay, saya izin bagi warna hijau. Okay, warna hijau. Okay, hijau. And then kita ada warna apa tu? Warna apa tadi ya? Merah. Okay, merah. Okay, we have a red color here. Okay, sorry. Red color. Okay, and then we have what? We have blue color here. Okay, susah macam ni. Macam ni lah. Okay, so I go to the most biggest one dulu lah. Okay, I go to the 200 moving average. Okay, assume this one is AMA 200. Ini yang bapak lah, gajah. AMA 200. Okay, and then the next one is I use the 50. Okay, assume 50. So 50 here and then 50 here lah. Okay. Lepas tu saya zon tambah lagi 21 lah. Okay, yang kecil ni. Okay, ni macam ni. Dan ni terdapat tadi. Okay. So contoh okay, so this one is EMA 21. And then this one is sorry. EMA 21. And then saya zon tambah lagi ni. EMA 50. Okay. So, boleh tak you pakai semua moving average walaupun time frame berbeza? Boleh. Technically, yes, you can. Okay. Technically, yes, you can. Okay. How many of you can see my drawing here? Banyak. Banyaklah pula intraday trader ni. Okay. Boleh. Saya zone share sikit lah. Okay, boleh. Right. So, 21 EMA 50 dengan 200. Okay. So, pertama sekali you kena faham dia punya pergerakan dahulu. Okay. So, you kena tengok. Bila yang ringan ni, dia bersilang ke bawah daripada 50 ni. Ni bukan satu petanda yang bagus lah. Tapi untuk forex trader is good. Bermaksud chances you nak sell short tu lebih tinggi. Okay, tapi bila you nampak semua moving average oleh 21, 50 ni semua di bawah 200 ni, that's mean you kena perform lebih kepada sell short. Okay, bila you nampak 3 moving average ni di bawah 200 ni, bermaksud peluang you nak sell short tu lebih tinggi. So, you need to understand. Okay, sell short give you more chances to trade. If you see this 21 moving averages, 50 is cross below the 200. So it shows that it's quite bearish sentiment. Okay, now 21 cross below 50 is also another sign. Okay, it's also another sign. But you must look at the 200 here. Okay, now those who want to trade in the smaller time frame using this one, especially you want to use 1 hourly time frame, you need to have these 3 moving averages. Okay, to tell you what is possible, likely the sentiment. Okay, and then if you see here somewhere around here, chances for you to long buy is better. Okay, now this is for forex. For later on in stock market is a bit different. Untuk saham lain. Ini untuk forex dahulu. Okay, so I show you guys a little bit here. Saya nak tunjuk you all dengan charter dekat sini. Right. So, how many of you can see here? If I clear all the drawing. I clear all the drawing dulu. Remove drawing. Okay, I buang semua dulu. Okay. Alright, so you guys can see here. This is a GBP US dollar. Okay. Now, first of all, you see this a 200 moving averages. There's a 50. There's a 21. Okay. Look at the moving averages first. Okay, look at the moving averages first. You need this 21, 50, and 200, especially this 50 and 21 is most above. So you want to know what's the potential likely you get a chance to trade. So now you see these 3 moving averages, 21, 50, all above 200. So chances for you to long is much better. Okay. Now I'm talking about right now is you are using 1 hour time frame. Scalper, intraday trader, listen this carefully. 1 hour time frame for you to get a nice entry. Okay, but you need to look at this 3 moving average. So the first rule is look at the 3 moving averages. 21 must above 50. 50 must above 200. 21 must above 2 of them. Okay, now where is your sharp entry? 50. Okay, 50. 50, you can use this area here to enter. Okay, aggressive scalper, you can enter directly here. The moment the price touch the 50, boom, you can enter directly. Okay, now assume like this GBP US dollar, you enter somewhere around here, right? Now the price did rebound somewhere around 20 to 50 pips here. Now you see, remember guys, you are scalper, right? You're a scalper. Scalper normally, if you look around 20 pips. Yeah, that's will fine already, guys. 20 pips, you achieve your target already. Okay, you see the price here, you already moved 20 pips. Okay, it went up as high as 85 pips. Enough. Done your trade. Wait again opportunity. Okay, especially intraday traders, right? You need to love 50. Okay, touch back around here, boom, rebound again. See, touch again, it rebound again. Okay, can it fail? Yes, it can fail. So when it fail, what you do? You cut. Okay, when it's fail, yes, you need to cut. Okay, like in this case here, you enter here, right? Okay, if you have a small cut loss here, it really went down out. Okay, went down out. Okay, now scalper, they like to use this 21 moving averages. Okay, they need to be very, very aggressive in this area. Okay, this is one technique only. A lot of technique for scalper you can use. Okay, this is only one of the way. This is not really exactly that you need to use this one all the time. But scalper is always like this. They like to see what happened in 21 moving averages. Okay, now if the price is continue long, right? For scalper, they like to see a very, very, very long shadow nearby the 21 moving averages. Okay, kepada sesiapa yang nak scalping kan, dia suka tengok dekat 21 moving average, tapi dia kena tengok situasi. Bukan selalu dia nak terus trade. Dia nak tengok dekat kawasan ni ada ekor panjang ke tak. Sebab ekor panjang tu penting untuk scalper. Okay, now I give you one example here. Ekor panjang. Price touch in this level here at 21. And then there's a long shadow touch here and then it reverse. Now, for scalper here, the moment it close, you can take your opportunity here to trade. 20 pips, done, get out. Traders, scalper, 20 pips is your target all the time for scalper. Okay? Now, if it is failed, you need to cut quickly. Now, scalper, you need to be sharp, okay? The moment you see like the price is touched 10 pip out, yeah, even though there's a little bit noise, you see, the scalper, you have no chance, no rule. You need to have a very, very, very minimal stop loss. Okay, you need to be very, very sharp. Okay, the only way to add in the sharpness is to understand the long candle. Okay, the long shadow is like for forming bullish hammer or so many more. Okay, so long shadow, you nampak kaki panjang ni adalah satu cara you nak tambah you punya kelebihan. Macam mana you nak trade, you nak scalp. Okay, tapi you kena tunggu tau. Okay, 1 hour you touch dekat area ni, you kena tunggu. Dia close dulu cantik, baru you masuk. Okay, if you touch 10 pips out, scalper is like that. You punya ruang ni sangat-sangat kecil and pendek. You tak boleh lose too much. Okay, stop loss 10 pips, TP 20 pips. Okay, dia hit hour, what to do? You have to get out. You cannot win all the time. Okay, so let's see more condition. Like this. Okay, you see like this. Okay, dia panjang. Dia ada ekor panjang, touch this dekat this area. Okay, there's a quite long here. Yes, you can enter here. The moment it's closed, boom, scalper. What you do? 20 pips. Okay, you only have a 20 pips target. Okay, 20 pip. Masuk, pop. 20 pip, selesai, out. Okay, so it's about next candle here lah. Around 20 pip. Okay, 20 pip. Ciao. Cabut. Okay, so traders, they just want to see around this 21, as long as a long shadow here, boom, enter. Okay, doesn't matter is red or doesn't matter is blue or is green, doesn't matter. They just want to see around 21. Scalper, 1 hour chart, 21 moving average. As long about near here, enter. Okay, must long. Okay, panjang lagi bagus. Okay, how many of you get some idea from this? Yes or not? Okay, how many of you get some idea from this? Okay, like this is a long candle as well. Okay, 21. We enter the moment it close. Okay, the price go down a little bit, but right after that, the price go up. 20 pip, boom. Masuk. Done. So far, so good, guys. How many of you learned so far, right now? Yes? Deep? True? Scalper, 21 moving averages with one condition, must long tail. Okay? Yang nak scalping tu, kena panjang dia punya ekor. You kena tengok betul-betul. Okay? Dekat 1 hour time frame. Then, you tembak. Can it fail? Boleh fail. Okay? Say, siapa scalper ni, you kena betul-betul kecil you punya stop loss. TP kena ratio 1:2. Ni 1:2. Okay? 1:2. Scalper ni, you punya rugi ni mesti kecil. Okay? But you nak tambah you punya kelebihan nak trade tu, you kena tengok ekor panjang. Alright, how many of you so far learned something here to become scalper? Intraday trader. Remember, intraday you tak nak tengok. Intraday trader, you remember you don't want to look at 21, yeah? You want to look at 50, guys. Okay? So, same go with intraday traders. If you want to look at the 50 moving average at 1 hour time frame, can you use a long shadow also to enter? Yes, like this. Long echo panjang like this. Can go. Can enter. All right? So the secret of the shadow, yes. Scalper touching, yes. You can. All right? Guys, how many of you learn a lot today? Hari ni siapa dapat belajar ilmu baru? Berapa ramai belajar? Gunalah. Go ahead and try. Learn. Belajar. Okay, jangan malu-malu, jangan segan-segan. You boleh belajar. Go ahead, guys. Learn. The more you learn, the more you know. Okay, so this is only one technique, bukan all the time. Ini baru satu teknik sahaja. Okay, there's so many ways that you can trade. Okay, so this is one of the way. Okay, I give you one example here. Contoh macam ni. Okay, now nampak ni. This moving average of 21 day cross below here, below 50. Okay, below 50. Okay, for scalper and intraday trader, okay, you look this one, crossover here. Okay, dia naik atas sini, buat echo here. Okay, it reverse here. Pop, scalper enter. Okay, scalper enter here. So scalper use a lot 21 and 50, which is very sharp. Okay, this is only one technique. Satu teknik saja. Banyak lagi teknik. Scalping ni banyak teknik. Banyak lagi teknik. Okay, those who want to learn more, of course. Those who want to learn more, normally I will share more ideas actually in UFP Gold. I share a lot of strategy and ideas. So those want to find out more, siapa yang nak belajar lagi banyak teknik lah macam mana you nak scalp. Kita ada banyak bagi indicator, okay? Scalping, resistance, teknik nak baca candle banyak. So siapa yang berminat tu, you boleh contact terus dengan kita punya team. All my team here, you can type at the chat box there. Those who interested want to know more. I mean, this is for those who really want to go to the next level. Okay, it's very important for you to shortcut your learning process. So you can go to this website here, www.azonconstantine.com/UFP. And those who want to know whether we have a promo right now, yes, we do. We have a Black Friday promotion for this week. Those who are interested, you can contact to this number. Miss Amy is our team here, plus 6016577298. Shortly, they will type here. Okay, they will type here at the chat box. Okay, so let's talk about a stock market here. Okay, now can you use a stock market here to scalp? Okay, let's learn. Okay, now let's look about, say for example, the stock is what? Tesla. Okay, now for scalping, right? Normally for scalping, right? For stocks, normally swing and position trade in stock normally is good. Okay, but for scalping, that yes, you need to really be cautious on this. Okay, but can you use this technique also to trade? But normally scalp I don't really recommend, but if you really want to, you can have a look. But remember, right, who's asking this question? Zaki, SL 10 pip, TP 20 pips for Forex. Can use for Dow Jones, Nasdaq, a bit different lah. Sorry, untuk macam penggunaan untuk yang macam Dow Jones, ada penggunaan yang lain. Okay, ini untuk Forex lah. Okay, tapi untuk stock kan, contoh you tengok 1 jam you nak scalp, okay, ada peluang they touch 21 you nak scalp pun boleh, tapi I don't see that is really solid for stock. Okay, but if you use daily chart, okay, to trade, can. Okay, so normally stock is use daily chart lah. Okay, to see the area yang cun. Okay, so you don't use a small time frame, you use daily chart here to play around 21, boleh, you can do that. Okay, for short term trade. And then I don't ask to scalp lah, at least you hold like 1 day, 2 day, 3 days is good. Okay, all right, so yeah, thank you very much, Amy. Yes, thank you very much. This is all our team here. And yes, I think all of you right here, mommy Evan say I'm like just joined. Okay, never mind, you can watch it back again. Ramona, very good, just joined, also got a lot of info, very good. Okay, so actually today I want to talk about also example of the support and the resistance. Tapi we just talk about trendline a lot. Ayo guys, I tell you guys, it's already very interesting kan. Okay, baru saya nak share mengenai, bukan saja you nak tengok trendline kan, tapi you faham penggunaan support and resistance. Tapi hari ni tak sempat lah nak sebut mengenai support and resistance. Tapi hari ni sebut mengenai trendline dan penggunaan moving average pun dah ramai yang belajar kan. Okay, guys, I about to end my program already. But before I end, how many of you learned something today? Can you share with me at least 2 things that you learn? Okay, siapa yang join Seizon punya kelas malam ni, right? Sekurang-kurangnya share dengan Seizon 2 perkara yang you belajar. Okay, 2 perkara yang you belajar hari ni. Okay, Seizon nak tengok lah. Right? Tak sempat lagi nak sebut punya support resistance. Baru sebut trend line saja pun dah banyak belajar. So, 2 benda. Tell me 2 things that you learn with me today. Okay, so go ahead and type on the Facebook comment. And for those who just joined here, nice to see all of you here. I really appreciate. Okay, saya Hezon sangat menghargai kepada setiap anda yang baru saja join dengan saya Hezon untuk topik malam ni yang sangat menarik. Okay, so 2 perkara yang you belajar. So 2 things that you learn with me today. Go ahead and type on the Facebook comment because you type it, you remember. Siapa yang type dekat Facebook comment, you remember. Okay, it's for your learning. Okay, guys, if you learn normally kan, okay, I'll tell you guys right. Normally, if you learn like this with me, right? If you join our group, lagi best. A lot thing you guys will learn. There's a lot of nice discussion. There's a community there. Awesome. Okay, right. So 2 things that you all learn something here today. Okay, 2 things that you all learn something here today. All right. Good. Budiman, time to enter. Okay, very good. Okay, saya tengah baca Facebook comment. Budiman, time to enter. Okay, very good. Who else? Siapa lagi belajar sesuatu dengan Seizon pada malam yang mulia ini? How many of you learn something? Tell me at least 2 things that you learn. I'm reading at your Facebook comment because as I'm reading right here, to be frank, I'm giving you blessing as well. Okay, now guys, for those who listen to me tonight, I know that one day you all will become a consistent trader. I know some of you also will go to the next level. Okay, what I wish you all right here is to continue to consistently believe in yourself and one day that you can become pro trader in financial market. Setiap anda yang menonton malam ni, ingat suatu hari nanti you akan jadi seorang trader yang konsisten. Okay, dengan syarat you faham benda-benda asas dahulu, you go step by step daripada newbie, you jadi beginner trader. Daripada beginner trader, you belajar jadi advanced trader dan akhirnya sekali you jadi pro trader. Tapi setiap permulaan you nak perjalanan 1000 batu kan memang memerlukan langkah yang pertama. Everything's whatever you do is always take a baby step. But the good thing is take the baby step right now. And it's never too late. Okay? You tak terlambat sebenarnya. Right now is the right time for you all to learn. Okay, so Linda here say 50 EMA as a support for stock. That's very good. Okay, Alif Rosman say EMA for suitable time frame, train for all types of trader. Okay, very good. Okay, EMA 21, good for scalper. Maizi say trend direction, Priska is good. Faizul say EMA for and trend line. Okay, very good. Zaki Alba, thank you, coach. Learn MA21 and scalping MA200 by fund manager. Okay, very good. Okay, all right. I'm reading all of your comment here. Very good. Mommy Evin, long tail time to enter. The long, the better. Okay, very good. Tanya. Okay, and those who learn here, I mean, if you need to promise me lah next time, right? Kalau you guna ni teknik dan say for example you successfully trade using this method, you comment lah dekat Seizon punya Facebook comment. Seizon pun nak tahu you punya cerita kan. Okay, and can this method also fail? You all need to understand everything have a risk. Kalau dia tak jadi, you mesti cut loss. Okay, all right. On behalf of Quant Solution and the UFP team right here, I would like to say thank you very much, everybody, for joining me for my part 2 right here for example of trend lines for long-term, medium-term, and short-terms. I do not know, again, maybe tomorrow if I get the time, but tomorrow I already checked my schedule. I may not do live show maybe tomorrow. Oh, maybe can. Let me check my schedule here. Maybe can. All right. So maybe my next show is I'm going to talk about support and resistance. How many of you interested to learn? If yes, just type in the Facebook comment and let me know. So you stay tuned with me. Make sure that you like my Facebook post here, like my Facebook fan page right here. Okay. And tomorrow, I try my best here around 8:30. Make sure that you all stay sharp here. 8:30. Make sure you all stay ready. And we're going to talk about the support resistance in both market, Forex and stock market. Tomorrow, jika esok ya, jika saya ada peluang, saya akan buat sekali lagi live. Kita akan berbincang mengenai support, resistance, arah sokongan, arah rintangan, macam mana trader nak ambil keputusan nak trade, dan yang paling penting ialah penggunaan support resistance dekat mata wang asing, Forex dan juga untuk saham. Okay, so on behalf of UFP and Quant Solution, Thank you very much, everybody. Selamat malam. Thank you very much for everybody to join my show tonight. I'm very, very happy to see all of you right here. Once again, my name is Sir Azon Constantine, and I will see you all again. Take care, and bye-bye, guys. Selamat malam.